right, and an enemy hits you for like 150 HP or 150 damage, your HP bar like ticking down to 0. So it's like flipping the number. It's like rolling down to 0. All right. Now, what makes it so unique is that like a game like Final Fantasy, if that happened, your character would just die. But in Earthbound, it continues. The battle continues until that hits 0. So while it's scrolling down to 0, you have an opportunity, if you're quick enough, to put in commands quickly enough to like heal that person so they don't die.
Oh, really?
They can even heal themselves.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, or they can heal themselves because they still have their turn. They can still take their turn until they hit 0 and die. They can still act normally. So if you've got like 500 HP and hits you for 501 HP, I mean, like that'll take a while to tick to 0. You could potentially be like, I think we can kill this guy before I die. And so you can just go try and kill him. And if he dies, it just stops where the battle ends.
Okay, I'm still early on, so I haven't noticed that it's like.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to save yourself if you only got 30 HP or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's one of the things that's so unique about the battle system in Earthbound, and one thing that like people really overlook with Earthbound is that it has that system, and it's really cool.
So
when you get to Mother 3, there's rhythm-based combat.
Oh fuck!
Wild.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Basically, the Switch Pro just got confirmed.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah, the Switch Pro basically just got confirmed.
Isn't that
Nintendo
just
plans.
a Vita?
It's just a bigger Switch right now, is what they're saying. They're not saying anything about power, but it's got a bigger screen and it's OLED as opposed to LCD.
Yeah, that's dope.
Ooh,
So it'll
awesome.
have better power
Sounds like
supply.
a Vita to me.
I got my Vita around here. Where is it? Here it is.
I got mine in my room. I charged it
It's
the other day.
my beautiful boy.
I love my Vita.
Oh wait, what's that? Bonus Vita.
Oh no!
Oh, you have the triggers.
Vita Gang.
No, I don't actually. No,
Oh,
this
it's
one's
just
just
a
like. But what it does that's really cool is that it has a micro USB port to charge it for the
that's
OLED
cool.
version. Yeah,
That's nice.
that's one of the main reasons I bought it.
Alright, guys, we are going to be going live here in just a second, so get ready for that.
I'm so freaking ready.
I know, me
I
too.
should open up the Twitch.
I should also open up the Twitch.
Is it
Is that
Well,
Twitch?
people in here.
Open up the fucking Twitch.
Oh yeah, show me your Twitch, baby.
Baby, what's your Twitch.tv account, baby?
Please tell me.
Do you stream Days Gone?
Oh, you have us our audio over the waiting screen, just so you know.
Oh no! Everyone shut up.
Oh man, it's gonna those N bombs you keep dropping.
Oh no!
Okay.
No, Dr. Steve just got canceled. If he could get canceled, I can't have me getting canceled.
I gotta go, guys.
See ya.
Internet famous Diego cannot be.
TikTok famous, you get it right.
Do you love
TikTok
Oh, no.
famous are the same
Hey,
thing.
guys, I think we're live. I think.
No,
Yeah,
we're definitely live. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
we've
what Joe's
been saying
saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, okay then. I see that. I thought people couldn't hear us until I moved to the other one.
Joe, you
Here
need to
we-
teach us you need to give us like a Twitch class.
Right.
You know, we just get all MonsterVine in here. And
Yeah.
have, like one of those. Yeah.
Full on
It's-
MonsterVine.
Joe
Okay.
teaches a webinar. It's okay.
All right. Well,
Hello,
hello everyone.
Megatug. You know what I love about Twitch, and you know what I love about streaming.
What? What is it?
Let's hang out with my pals playing video games.
That's adorable. How about Spencer? Do you like the protagonist name for Days Gone? Deacon Saint what? Deacon Saint James.
I just called him Days Gone.
No, that's good.
Whoa, aliens are happening!
Whoa!
Ooh.
Guys, I hate to break it to y'all, but this never actually happens in the game.
Right?
I was like, what the fuck? I thought this was a fun little game.
No, it's actually War of the Worlds.
The overarching story of Earthbound is actually quite dark and sad. So
It's not good.
everything else is adorable. So
I know that like most of the music is just Beatles music that's like slightly pitch shifted.
Oh, absolutely.
wait, can you all hear the game sound?
Yeah, can everyone hear the game sound?
Yes, I can.
Okay, cool.
I cannot.
If they can hear it, I'm fine just hearing your lovely voices.
Frank, you are very echoey though.
Am I? Okay, let me see if I can't do something about that.
You might have your audio coming through the Streamlabs twice.
I was so sad that Fortnite news that Joker was going to be in Fortnite was fake.
Joker is in Fortnite.
No.
No, the other Joker.
Oh, that's the Joker's trick.
What's
I'm waiting to download. I'll download Fortnite when Guy Fieri's confirmed
Are they
it.
adding Peter Griffin? Isn't that a big enough
Oh
roster?
my freaking god,
Yes,
Lois.
and I'm never
Holy
downloading.
crap, Lois, I got a W. Holy crap, Lois, it's John Wick.
Actually, he's gonna be in Smash. He's the next Smash DLC after Pyra.
Holy crap, it's Pyra and Mithra from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Hey, remember the time we played it for 80 hours?
I hate how good you are at that.
And it's pure. I don't even watch it. It's purely for moments like this.
I was teaching a class today, and this kid was just sitting there watching fucking Family Guy clips like it was 2005.
Oh no.
What a Chad.
Just sitting there like.
Hello.
It was like, what are you? Where are you from? Are you just wasting time?
Family Guy funniest moments 178. What a Chad.
It's just like, no, but it was all shit from like from the early 2000s, like early Family Guy. It's
Here,
weird.
guys, is the echo any better now? Is the echo any better
I
now?
don't hear it.
No? We think we're good? We're good?
I haven't heard an echo. Is it because you have Twitch open?
No, I still hear it.
Hmm.
Are you sure it's on your end, not on your end, Joe?
Let me double check.
Here, okay.
Yeah, 'cause-
There's no echo.
Visor 70 hears no echo.
No echo.
Oh, no
Yeah.
one else hears it.
Okay, cool. Well,
Who am I to?
All right, Frank, why don't you tell us why we're all here and what this is the prequel to Starbound, right? I think that's what
Yes.
Visor was asking.
Yeah,
Tell
no,
us,
Yeah.
tell us.
it is. Yeah, so this is a little project that we've been working on. It's called MonsterBound. It's a combination of good old MonsterVine as well as one of our favorites, Earthbound. It's one of my personal favorite games, and I wanted to do something cool with a lot of fans to celebrate how great this game is. It's a weekly stream series we're doing here on the MonsterVine Twitch. It's going to run maybe 2-3 hours. We're going to have rotating guests, and it's pretty much just going to be a celebration of this game. I already see there's a ton of people in chat. I'm really excited everyone's stopping by and checking this out already. I'm even more excited to just get into the game. If you haven't played it before, you're in for a treat, and if you've played it before, well, you know we're in for a lot right now. So,
In for a penny, out for a bound.
I like
And if
that.
you're having fun, retweet it on Twitter. Tell your friends to hop in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or they like do a TikTok dance with this in the background and go viral on TikTok.
Yeah,
One big,
yeah.
one big
do
Twitch
that.
chat.
And if we get 8,000 subscribers, I'll grind for the King's Sword live on chat until I tear my hair out. So
Last
I'm not
time I
gonna-
played the game, I got it on my first Starman.
that hurts me to hear.
I mean, like, if you play it enough, you know, like I have, you just eventually get it. On,
You're
like,
just
the
like,
first
oh,
one, or the
oh,
second
yeah.
one.
Huh, great, wonderful.
Yeah, like,
That's
how did it happen?
I
I'm
don't
at
understand
68
either.
playthrough.
So why don't we say what all of our experience with this game is?
Yeah, I think that's probably a good way to start. Well, so let's start with, like I said, it's an extremely important game to me. I'll go over a couple stories relating to it and stuff like that, but it's definitely one of the games that solidified my love for JRPGs. Beyond that, how about we go, Nick? What's your take on Earthbound? I've heard you're a little bit of a fan. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's the Master Belch hoodie. Maybe it's the other various things.
Yeah, I played a lot of Earthbound. It was the first game I purchased for myself as a kid.
It's an investment.
And yeah, because games back then were about this game was about $75-$80. I remember buying it at the local Target with my friend Jared, and the clerk tried to say that because it was, even though it was listed as like $75, it was actually $80, and I didn't have the extra money. And so my mom yelled at the clerk, thankfully, and they got it down to the $75, so I could pay for it, so I could buy it. This game was also probably it was definitely the first RPG I ever beat, and loved it. And it's been a big part of my life ever since. I got lots of Earthbound stuff, including a CIB copy of the game, very rare.
What's the
complete box.
show?
got,
That
like,
box?
I was gonna get it out, but you know, like I don't have all of my stuff out yet. It's packed away. I did grab this. It's the Legends of Localization by Clyde Mandelin.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's a big boy, and it basically talks about the translation of the game and why the game kind of didn't sell too well in America.
Because it
So
stinks,
we'll be
right?
talking about that. It did stink.
It does. It stink. It's a very terribly stinky game. All right, Joe, how about you?
I've never played this game before.
Oh, okay. Diego was asking about me if he was the only newbie on this stream. So that means we
Yeah.
got two.
I could never afford it, and when I was a kid, I could never make ROMs work on my computer. So I always wanted to play this game, and I never could. But I read a lot about it, so I know some of the story stuff. I know horrible PTSD of game designer plays a part into it at some point in it, and the Beatles music stuff, and that's basically what I know. And I know it's quirky.
The PTSD thing's actually a false rumor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yup.
Yeah.
Disappointing, or not disappointing?
Generally,
that guy-
not having PTSD is a good thing, but
Like, it's trauma-powered,
I'm
man.
traumatized.
You just got well actually'd by Nick.
She can stop doing toy and get traumatized.
Well, actually, it was Nick.
He didn't walk into a porno theater.
I mean, like,
Oh,
who
it's a
hasn't
scary movie.
inadvertently walked into a porno theater as a child and been, you know, traumatized by a rape scene? Which one of us?
Yeah, it's a common thing, really.
Who amongst us is truly perfect like that?
All right, Diego, how about you?
I'm a longtime fan. I've been playing for the past couple hours. I know my friend Derek let me borrow his NES.
Friend of the show.
And because I've never had the Super Nintendo, so I had no way of playing it. I knew of it. I haven't heard of any of the plot details or I don't know anything about the game. I've just known it's existed.
Mm-hmm.
So I've never had a chance to play it, and our friend Derek let me borrow his Super Nintendo Classic, and I've played it yesterday and today to prepare for the stream today.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
I'm a little caught up.
He's pretty much playing like with the show essentially. It's working out
Yeah.
nicely.
I didn't
Spencer,
want to get spoiled.
yeah, right. Yeah, you didn't want to any of that sweet, beautiful Earthbound goodness. You didn't want to experience it yourself. Spencer, how about you? What's your experience with the game?
I have a long history with Earthbound. It's one of my favorite games ever. I first got it when I was a kid by illegally downloading it.
Wait. Can you say that one more time?
Yeah, you put the
I
mic to
bought the cartridge for $400 on eBay as a little 9-year-old.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy!
But I played it and it just because I played it because I saw Ness and Smash Brothers, and I said, a regular kid like me, I need to see what he's from. And then I did, and it was just like the most charming game ever. It has a big place in my heart because it solidified my love of weird games, because it is very weird, and I became obsessed with it. I played Mother 3 and Mother 1 right after, and yeah, it's one of my favorite games. I love it a lot, and it's so unique. It's often imitated, but it's never really.
No one gets it just right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get little parts of it that feel close, but like as a whole, Earthbound's really unrivaled and just its vibe. There's a reason that it's so often attempted to like copy and draw inspiration from.
Wait, this game, people have tried to copy this game before?
Yeah.
You've never played
haven't you-
Y2K, Joe?
You've never played Citizens of Earth, the hit game
Yeah.
from
I have
somebody?
And then I have some other stuff. I don't have it here. I have a Lucas shirt, and I have an Escargot Express bag.
Ooh.
I
that's
have a
dope.
Franklin badge. I got a bunch of stuff from Fangamer when I was younger, but I don't have it here on me.
Mm-hmm.
I genetically spliced to Mr. Saturn when I was.
Oh, I have a Mr. Saturn plushie.
He's just some.
Mr. Saturn.
Oh no. All right.
That's actually a small human child, Spencer.
Oh.
All right. Well, guys, we're gonna switch to gameplay now that we've talked a little bit about our experiences with the game.
Ooh.
So yeah, let's get. As you see, we got the good old intro that shows occasionally things that are barely in the game or not in the game, or some are in the game.
I think they're all in the game. Well, I love this intro. I love the music behind it. I love how it showcases a lot of the game, but a lot of it is just very kind of. It's not something that the player would do. You know, the player's not just gonna like go out on Giant Step and just kind of like look at the camera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think it does. I think it does a really good job of kind of pulling you into what's going on and showing you that the game's very big.
It's such a good variety of locales that it shows you. You know, like it shows you going underground, underwater in the swamp, and driving on like bridges and walking through the city and stuff. Going in the pyramid. It really just gives you right off the bat. You're like, oh man, this is a world-faring experience. You know, you're not just stuck in one samey-looking area. You're going to see so many different things in this adventure.
And a lot of the places that it shows you, I would say most of them are from the latter half of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's not like just showing you things that you're going to jump in and see immediately.
Yeah, we're going to see like 10% of the things they show in the intro, like in this initial run. Like most of this stuff is from like the end half. All right, let's get that bad boy going. So here's the real question. Now, usually I like to do we're doing fast because you know you got to have those text scrolls.
Yeah, I don't know why anyone wouldn't pick fast.
I know,
that's-
right? Especially, yeah, that would be terrible.
Media would do media.
Ugh.
Now, guys, here's the
Moron would
question.
pick medium at the start. So they play fast in every one of these kind of games they've done.
We should probably go.
Do we want it to?
Ooh,
do
I
we want
actually
to
like
match?
strawberry with that background.
They're so pretty.
Peanut flavor master race.
I always did banana when I was a kid.
Did you?
Chat. What do you guys think? You guys want to help us pick a color? We got
Visor says put it on slow.
Visor
I
wants
always did plain because I liked the canon approach.
the
I was
cannon
like,
approach.
This is the way it must be.
This is the
This is the
way.
way it was intended by
That's
God.
how Hikasato Itoi himself envisioned this game.
Yeah, he was like,
But Visor is an agent of chaos, just demanding that we put it on slow.
he
Visor, we
understands.
won't get through this game if we go and put it on slow, man.
Oh no! All right, so that's another for banana.
Yeah, Megatug, the Banana Man.
The Banana Man. That's what they call him, Megatug the Banana Man. Blech. All right. So
No alliteration for this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there'll
See,
be
I
no-
also did. I would also do mint.
Mint's
I would
pretty.
do mint. Mint's close enough to plain, but still shows a little bit of
It's a little monster
so
viney.
adventurous.
All right, I
like,
think
hey guys,
Next you're
It's like
gonna
a
say
little-
you changed the Final Fantasy VII menu colors or something.
Oh man, when I found out I could do that, I completely fucked up my game. And I
Make it ugly.
yeah, you can make it ugly, like illegible essentially. You
Please name him.
All right. So
Chad,
guys,
what's the name?
yeah, we need a
no,
name.
his name is Ness.
His name
Melvin.
It's Alec, Will, Brian, Tyler, Lane. Just-
His name is Nick.
Sam Porter Bridges.
His name is Sven.
Sven.
Sven, I kind of like Sven.
Thrill-ho.
It was literally a thrill ho moment.
Man, look at Visor. He's just gonna. We should do an. All right, guys. I'm gonna write down. Always do the opposite of what Visor says. All right, and whenever he suggests something and Frank considers it, I'm just gonna hold it up to the camera.
Don't do it. Yeah. All right,
Sven.
so we'll do good old Sven, and then we're gonna name her too, Sven.
Oh, Sven.
Yeah, Sven. I don't know. That's what I thought we said the whole time. Hey, what's up, Cryptic Stench?
Damn, I forgot I'm on a delay. I was gonna say, what if we just called everyone Frank?
Just the initial.
Or it's just FR in place of the first letter of their name. So Fress, Frala.
No, it'd be Frs.
What up, Zach?
Because it's NESS, so it'd just be Frs.
Well, when I showed Visor the initial run of our layout when they were still all Frank, his first response was, "Did you really find 4 other people named Frank to talk about Earthbound with? Because I'm impressed."
Frank Bound.
Frank Bound. Oh my god. All right, so guys, what do we?
Yeah, Lance. Well, Lance gets it.
it really.
I used to do that.
Yeah.
I used to do that with my RPGs all the time.
Mhm. You're like, yeah, that's me and her for sure.
Yeah, we did it.
I assume you guys probably played The Sims too.
Oh,
No.
poor, yeah.
Had your own little family with your crush.
I played The Sims 1, and that was it.
I meant TOO, Nick.
That's what it's called. The Sims 2.
The Simpsons too?
The Simpsons 2 and Run.
Run 2?
Oh man, I hope they make a Simpsons Hit and Run too.
I just remake it. Just remake it and put it out on modern consoles.
All right, guys. What
I don't
about
wanna
uh,
play the new season?
Shit.
what
What's
about
this guy's name?
yeah? What's this guy? What's this nerd's name?
His name is Jeff, but I always named him.
Spencer,
Yeah,
what's
because-
what's the guy in Yu-Gi-Oh? Spencer, the guy who ripped up Exodia.
Oh, Weevil Underwood. It won't fit.
That would have been good.
Saying goodbye to
Oh, wait,
Exodia.
in Japanese his name is Haga. That would fit.
Aga!
Haga, is that what we're gonna do with?
Haga.
Haga.
Yep. Good old insect Haga.
I'm out here with a bunch of nerds.
Yeah,
What do
I
you
read the Yu-Gi-Oh manga. You could say I'm kind of a Chad.
Kind of a little bit of a Chad. Now,
A little bit of an alpha male, yes.
what about this guy? What are we gonna go with him?
I'm surprised you're at home alone on a Wednesday
Hamburger.
evening, Spencer.
Hamburger.
Well, sometimes you
Hamburger.
gotta give the girls a break.
What if we went the Pokemon approach and called him just what everyone called their rival?
His
But-
name's already Pooh. How can you beat that?
It's hard to, honestly, I call him, he's the one person who I'm always like, yeah, okay, you could be Pooh. All right, we'll be Pooh.
I don't know. I like naming him Don't Care. I think that's pretty funny.
You should name him Sven 2.
Electric
Oh,
Boogaloo?
yeah.
You guys don't like Melvin, our dog? Monster Melvin?
Melvin, the game. Yeah, Melvin the game dog.
Yeah, Melvin the game dog.
He is the game dog. He is so rude.
Ever, like, hang out with you further? Because, like, he ran back to the house and he hasn't come back into my party.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
dude. Look at the dog the whole game. That'd be
Yeah,
overpowered.
what do you think this is? Mother 3? Come on.
When
Nick,
it's like
I just want you to know that Lance Garrison named the dog after you.
I remember that. I remember that. So, yeah. So I went over to Lance's house. Lance is an old friend of mine, from like second or third grade. I went over to Lance's house and he's like, "Oh, I was just finishing Earthbound," and so I go up to his room and the credits are playing, and it's like, "And Nick, the dog." And I'm like, what?
Whoa, hold on.
That's just rude.
All right,
It was
so what are we gonna do? Oh, thank you, Cryptic. We worked really hard on the stream layout. That was actually Joe. He helped bring a vision to look even better than I could have imagined. So thank you
That's
a
what I'm
lot.
here
We
for.
appreciate.
I'm
He's
video
the man.
producer, man. That's what I do.
Producio, Joe Producio, as we call him.
Hire Joe for all of your video and streaming.
Please.
Just hire Joe. He's nice. He's cool.
He's cool. He's handsome.
Good job.
So, guys, what's our favorite homemade food?
Well, if we're all 11, it's pussy. Right, guys?
So that way, stream
Oh,
of
I get it.
cats.
So that way your mom says, "All right, well, why don't you just eat some pussy and go up to bed?"
Okay, is that what we're doing? Are we gonna do it? Let's do it. All right.
No, don't do that. It's a shame revenge doesn't fit because
No, we can't do that because that's bad.
yeah, exactly. That's why you consume it.
Bad, Nick.
Oh no, but
We could do.
Listen, this is a Christian stream. I was gonna call it
Yeah,
Scream.
make the food
It's
Eucharist.
Christian Scream.
Ooh, I like crow. I like crow as the favorite.
Me
homemade
too.
food. That's awesome.
You
Actually.
did.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, mom
Let's do
just
that.
brought,
Oh, my
bought some
favorite
crow
food,
in.
Crow.
Oh no.
Megan Tech makes a very good point.
Yeah.
The 2020 answer is ass.
we've
It's an ass.
changed and we've evolved.
My favorite thing is MonsterVine. MV.
And
There we go. I don't actually hate that.
my favorite thing is Spencer and Joe.
Oh.
Yeah,
Aw.
crow's good.
Oh.
Are we doing ass?
Diego Kitchen's favorite thing.
Oh, I can't.
Monvin.
Monvin.
It sounds too much like
Monvin.
Melvin. Yeah,
We
it sounds like a
Ops.
newfangled social media.
We should name it Ops, so that way the book reads as PsyOps, and we're reminded we're never getting another one of those.
Oh.
So-
Oh, well, Control is basically PsyOps too.
So I actually have a signed copy of PsyOps because I used to work with one of the artists that worked on the game.
That's beautiful.
It's yeah. He always talked about how great that game was, and I'm so glad that I find so many people that are like PsyOps actually ruled.
Is this just going to be a stream of Nick just flexing all of his?
Yeah.
You want me to call him right now? I can call him right now.
You can call. You got his number. You guys.
Yeah, I mean, I said friend. He's a legit
Wait.
friend.
Wait, what if we did Sprite?
No, I think
Sprite.
Spite's
You
good.
like Spite? Yeah. I
This
think.
guy's Spike.
Spite is my favorite.
Yeah. See. Okay. I knew that. I was like, you know what? Let's type it out and see how it goes. All right, guys. So, what do you guys
You're
think?
just a mean child. Just a mean boy.
Sven is
No matter
not
how
nice.
mean- No matter how mean Sven is, he'll never be as much of a bitch as Pokey, though.
I don't know. I like
It's
the
true.
idea of Sven just like skulking around the schoolyard, ripping crows out of the air, just like biting into them.
Him and
And
Melvin,
then,
the
like,
monster
someone
dog.
wrongs him, they just leaves their corpses on their front doorstep.
What is this, a crow corpse?
It's like, what the?
I've beaten the first boss, and I already the experience I've had with Pokey, I already
Oh yeah.
heavily
Now,
dislike it.
Does anyone want to call doing Pokey's voice?
Yeah, all right, I'll do it.
Okay.
Why not? You want me to read Pokey's?
Yeah,
Problem
well-
is I don't have a copy of the stream. You didn't set up the stream in Discord, so it's incredibly lag.
Oh, no.
My name is also my name is also Monvin.
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 All right. Well, let's get this going.
MonsterVine is officially sponsored by Wolf Cola, actually.
Wolf Cola. You know, I think I know another group of people sponsored by Wolf Cola. I'm not sure.
No, the official drink of MonsterVine.com is Wolf Cola.
And Team 10. Oh no. The year is 1990X.
So,
That's actually a pretty good joke.
Eagleton.
It's a good
So-
dig at Mega Man X.
So I did want to point out earlier when we were talking about the games that kind of pull from Earthbound, but don't quite get it right.
Sans Undertale.
Well, so Toby Fox is actually has a blurb in the beginning where he says Earthbound's English release made me friends, got me business partners, and inspired me to create my own game. Now think about how much more it would have given me if they left the crosses in. Darn you, Nintendo. So one thing that is interesting is that the hospitals and everything like that have red crosses on them in the Japanese version. However, in the North American version, because the Red Cross owns the trademark for the red crosses, they weren't allowed to put them in the game without paying an absurd amount of money.
Stupid.
Now, the cool thing about Earthbound fans is we all know all the facts about Earthbound because there was no content for years. all the facts on starman.net.
That's all we had.
You just walk into your sister's room and open her birthday present?
Yeah,
Well, first of all, if you talk to her, she specifically tells you.
Oh, okay.
But actually, she doesn't tell you right now. She tells you later when you leave again. If you talk to her right now, she just asks you if Mal will let her stay up late. However, when you go back in, she'll tell you to grab it. This is just a little trick.
Well, that's
And
what we call in the industry.
Frank, you know that you can actually leave if you go downstairs and don't talk to your mom. You can leave while wearing your PJs.
Yeah.
PJ Run.
Should we do PJ Run?
PJ Run.
PJ Run. Bye, Mom. See you later. Besides,
I gotta go eat crows, Mom.
In this house, we gotta forage our own crows, alright? Good lord. Alright.
Thanks, Melvin.
Melvin with the sage
Melvin's
advice.
Fucking deep.
I want to return home, but the road is closed. People are taking this meteorite situation too seriously. Huh, sounds like... It's these meteorites, it's not a big deal, you know, there's a 97% survival rate for meteors.
More people die from the flu than meteorites every year. I don't know why we're wearing masks.
Yeah, I don't know why we're all putting up meteorite shields. Like, just because all the old people are dying from meteors doesn't mean I'm going to die from
You can't live
meteors.
in fear. You can't live in fear.
I was about to say that. You stole it.
I'm sorry. Hey, all the other people were.
I heard Bill Gates is putting fucking computer chips in the satellites to detect the meteors.
Oh no.
Listen, the Meteors drew a couple of cartoons a couple years ago, and now everyone wants to cancel them for being
Oh
racist.
no.
Visor brings up a very good point that if you were trapped in some random kid's front yard like that, you would also be paranoid, especially if you just saw that child jump 10 feet in the air, grab a crow, and shove it into his mouth before running away.
Just standing there with the cops as you see it happen, and then you look at the cops and you're just like, "All right, guys, come on, just let me through." Like, I don't want to stay here.
Sorry, meteor.
Meteor.
Hey, asshole, if we have to stand around the kid that's jumping 10 feet into the air and grabbing crows and consuming them, then you have to be here too.
It's fine. Get
Well,
your
that's just
butt
Sven.
home
That's what Sven
pronto.
does.
Yeah, that's just what Sven does.
His name's Sven. Oh
So
god.
something I found interesting when I was playing the game yesterday, I'd never seen an RPG have it where when you open up the menu screen, there's
Sure.
the menu screen, there's a talk to and check button, like option in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So even though they have two separate things, like obviously you can't talk to an object, but if you go to check, it'll check the object, right?
Yeah.
So a quick way to do that is to hit the L button on the Super Nintendo controller, and the L button will do kind of an either or.
Yeah, I figured that out eventually when I was playing with buttons, but I just thought it was weird how they had it in the actual menu itself.
It almost seems like a relic from like 80s point-and-click adventures. You know, where you had like that whole menu at the bottom that had like all the different functionalities of it. Because like you would think just like going up and it's just like a use button, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like use the bookshelf, use this.
Yeah.
So you guys like this very reliable, trustworthy man?
Oh yeah.
I would buy a house from him.
Yeah, oh, dude. Well, listen, he always eats garlic, and he works out, and it helps make his body stronger, so he just smells like garlic, and he tells the truth.
Isn't that just Mario?
Isn't his first name Liar?
Listen, I almost told you about my, by the way, Sven, did you check my billboard? I wrote the message myself. That's my real job, you know. I'm a billboard guy. Why don't you check out my work?
It's dope that this guy lives in the middle of fucking nowhere, like almost pre-internet, and like he's a billboard guy.
Yeah.
Where the hell? Like, how far do you have to go? And like, well, okay. So here's a question: how does everybody pronounce the first city?
Onet?
On it.
I was doing
I'm
O.
not a one-it guy.
I definitely don't do one it. I do on it.
Yeah.
On it. Yeah, that's how I always saw it in
I've always
Smash.
said Onet.
Onet.
Yeah, I was reading it too.
I accept Onet as an alternative to mine.
Yeah.
People who say one it.
No
There-
one-its.
well,
I've never-
Sounds are like numerically named technically. So, one-et, like one, and then two sun, three, four side.
We're not
See,
friends.
Tucson I read as that.
Five, some
But just because I thought it
fivers.
Just because I read it like that, because I could swear there is a town somewhere called Tucson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Arizona Arizona's capital. I think is Tucson.
Yeah. So I thought they were doing a pun on that.
They probably
Could be
are.
a bit of both.
All right. Oh, we're gonna talk to the man himself.
Go
The
drink
one-
that meteor juice.
The one, the
Get the
only.
meteor juice. Get superpowers.
Yeah, the best part about the cops in this game is that just like cops in real life, they are fairly useless.
Completely useless unless they're
Yeah.
suplexing children. They're very adept at
absolutely
that.
right. Yeah,
How
Yeah.
dare you,
Right?
Captain
Yeah.
Sven, like that.
they're useless when it comes to helping, but when it comes to harming, they're willing to do powerful wrestling moves on a child.
You know, if you're that close to a meteor, it would kill you instantly.
Not this one, dude. This one's like a special.
Everyone has a cool fly
Yeah.
in it. So,
Yeah, a B he is not.
B, he is not. You know, Pokey's told us that we can go home, that tomorrow I, Pokey, will tell you more about the strange meteorite. I'm
We should
fine,
trust him.
but you're bugging the officers. It's us bugging the officers, so we're just gonna let him...
You should listen to Pokey. He's obviously got our backs.
He's got it figured out.
He's
I
got the
don't know
best
why.
interests of the town in mind.
Yeah.
really
he
does.
would never do a bad thing.
He's selfless, really.
What is
He's
rubbernecking?
absolutely safe.
It's
You
like,
ever heard of
like
rubbernecking?
looking over at some.
Yeah, you're kind of like you're as you're passing by, you're keeping your eyes locked on it and kind of like Luigi's Death Stare in Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or when we're driving down the road and like you see an accident, everyone just fucking stops for 30 seconds and stops traffic for 2 hours.
I've never seen a car crash before. It's like the like not baddest. Oh man, I shouldn't be drinking while talking. It's like the like a little fender bender. People are like, oh my gosh, that could happen to me.
No, everyone's. I swear, like I've got it in my head. Like everyone's always like goes out of their way to look because they want to see like a dead
They
fucked
need
up
to.
body.
They need to.
So if they have a story. It's like I saw a fucking body.
We're working on firing Nick right now. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're in the
Oh
process.
crap! That's right. It's not. It's hey. That's alcohol. That's not for dogs. Sorry.
Without context, it's such a weird sentence.
My dog is climbing up onto the desk. He'll probably end up making an appearance on the camera if he decides to truly.
That's fine. I'll get Shiro. Our views will go so up. Yeah, we just get just get all of our dogs. It'll be 2 corgis and the views will go flying. Right.
I will not bring Mocha up here.
All right, guys.
Bring Mocha up here. I'll bring Jersey Boy.
We've been
Mocha crazy.
we've been awakened. We've been awoken in the middle of the night by some.
Again, this is the longest night.
Mm-hmm.
Again?
Someone's
But
knocking
Pokey
at the
said you
door.
could handle it.
What an annoying knock. Yeah, the knock is never ending. It's
So
terrible.
here. Oh no! Wait, it's after you get dressed. She'll be like, "Hey, grab the crack bat."
Mm-hmm.
Last night when I was playing this,
The crack bat.
I did have like a little bit to drink. I'll be honest. When the knocking started, I thought someone was knocking at my fucking door. And I was like, "Who the fuck's that?"
That's terrifying. Because that's like that's an aggressive knock. Like
Yeah,
Pokey
that's
does
why I
not
was
like.
I'll do
You know.
I'll do a good pokey for now until the next stream. We can have it fixed and everything. When I took Picky to the place where the meteorite landed. Oh, good evening, ma'am. You're looking lovely as usual. Anyway, as I was saying, the police that were guarding the meteorite landing left suddenly to deal with the sharks. You know, the sharks. They're the local ruffians. And they were really going wild. Suddenly, I noticed that Picky was gone. I blamed the cops. It certainly wasn't my fault, not at all. When my dad gets back, I know I'm gonna get it. You're my bestest friend. Won't you help me find Picky? No. No.
When did you decide you had a lisp?
If you
Deep King Kai.
refuse
Yes.
me, I'll say something that'll cut you like a knife.
What the
Will you
fuck,
come
kid?
with me?
Yeah, don't say that in front of my mom, dog.
Okay, good buddy. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Before we go, why don't you say goodbye to your mom? Don't you agree, ma'am?
Like, I can't tell if he's being sarcastic. or-
That's my. I'll accept
Well, no,
my
he's
award.
Pokey, our bestest friend. Obviously, he's very sincere.
You should take Melvin around.
I think at this point, Pokey isn't. Like I think he's. Like I think Pokey's always been a selfish kid.
Yeah.
And it's obvious. It's obvious though. Like it's established early on that his dad abuses him.
Yeah. Well, not
So-
in English. He just yells.
I don't know. I like the sound used has always made me think that he at least spanks him.
Oh, God, yeah.
I mean, it's the context is pretty clear.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you're right, Spencer. The context is extremely clear, I think. But so like, obviously he's going to be like a cheaty kid, he's going to have problems. But I think like Pokey becomes consumed by evil, you know, and I think at this point he's just
Wait,
of
what?
like so later in the game, Pokey actually we find out that Pokey actually coordinates 9/11.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
that's just like Pokey.
Mm-hmm.
The Mani statue can melt steel beams.
Jesus. All right, well, guys, now we have a reliable, wonderful party, a classic JRPG trio of the knight, the wizard, and the monk. You know.
The knight, the wizard, the monk in the wardrobe.
And the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Here's our ever reliable, ever present father. He's just got mad money, and he's always trying to give it to you. He's not around. He'll remind you not to play for too long.
Hey,
He's
he's doing better of a job than the Pokemon trainer's dad.
That's true.
Frank gave you a hint as to who his dad was. That's right. It's Jim Kramer
Yup, the whole
from
time.
Mad Money.
He's the father of a hero, so
That's right. Hero from Heroes.
hero from Hiro.
I like how everyone in this game is just like, "Hey man, you're the hero. You're on your adventure." And it's like, how did you know I talked to like a mysterious being that told me to go on an adventure?
He's your dad. He just knows.
Just knows.
Doesn't your dad know stuff like that?
No.
Oh, come on.
And just like a game like Legend of Zelda, even though everybody knows you're the hero, like they're still like, well, I still gotta make my money. You know?
He makes a really good point. He says that picky is cool, but Pokey chooses to be a dick.
Whoa, this is a crow. We're eating our food right now.
Yeah, no, and I'm getting completely wrecked right now.
He's a cool bro, though.
He just
Did you
kept.
pick Spite and Crow on purpose? Like,
No, you know what? I actually didn't. I'm impressed now. I need to go.
That's awesome. I like it. We need to.
it's a shame when you have to kill your favorite thing in the entire world.
It's okay.
Like one fight and we're already on our way. One spiteful crow and you're already crying back to mommy.
Yep. Well,
Why don't you have
listen.
some crow? You're gonna have PTSD. That's what the PTSD is from. Why don't you have some crow? And you're like, oh god, covering your eyes.
I love how
Mommy's
she-
made you your favorite, Sven.
Crow.
A heaping pile of crow. How would you like that for dinner?
I like how she tells
Oh, I see you
Pokey,
hurting.
too bad.
Would you like some crow, darling?
Wait, should we heal up with Dad before continuing on?
What?
And
Who
dying?
does that sound like?
That's Sven's mom.
Oh, okay.
Duh.
Duh. I mean, who else would it
I was
be?
the voice actor in the Earthbound anime. I was Sven's mom. Sven.
Level up, level up.
Goku. And Jotaro.
It's me, Coco.
Hey yo, what's up? It's me, Goku.
Hey.
You got a problem? You call me, Goku.
Orewa Son Goku.
I'm Goku. I'm a. I don't even know what I was gonna go with that. It's just. I want
You want me to do a Kamiyami? Oh, whatever. You just know what it calls me, Goku.
You want to shoot me?
Kakarot's heating and plumbing.
Kakarot's. That's. That's beautiful.
if they made a full-on dub in the mid '80s when the anime was concurrent, that's how it would have been. Is instead of being a farmer, Goku would have been a plumber in the Bronx. Like, a la Mario Brothers Super Show.
I mean, what's stopping you from
Fucking
redubbing
butterfly.
it?
Oh yeah, you know it. You got the magic
Yeah,
butterfly.
They got the Chi-Chis and the Bulmas. All I know is it's too many broads.
Too many broads.
You know, when I was a fighter, there was no winning in the fighting tournaments. It just was a bunch of manly men, the way I like it.
They keep making these busty androids.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude.
Androids in my day, they were men.
They were truckers.
Yeah.
You know, when they knew when they needed to get a little extra. You know what I'm saying? You met a man behind a bathroom. You knew how to talk to him.
What are you saying about Ader, Joe?
Back when glory holes were glory holes.
What a glorious time.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I agree, Pfizer.
I disagree,
Japanese
Viper.
Goku is fucking.
Japanese
I can't.
Goku is the Chad voice, I'm sorry.
Nope, not.
No,
Carried over from his childhood, it's the better voice, I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Why would you have the same voice you had when you were like an 8-year-old kid?
the
At like
voice actor has the
40,
same voice
50.
they had when they voiced him.
That's what I'm saying. You just make a new one for the adult.
Okay, guys,
No, you keep
guys ready?
Matsuko employed.
Oh, okay.
You
What's up?
guys ready? Are you guys ready for the?
I'm ready.
Are you hear a buzzing? It sounds like a bee flying around, Joe.
Oh,
Yeah, you can hear it.
a
What?
bee.
Listen.
What's that?
What's that? Do you what? Do you guys hear it 5 seconds after it started because the lag in the stream? A bee I am. Not.
A bim.
I'm from 10 years in the future. That's right, a 10-year-old future bee. And in the future, all is devastation. Gygus, the universal cosmic destroyer, sent all to the horror of eternal darkness. However,
Chrono Trigger.
you must listen. Where
How
I
dare
am
you.
from,
That was an offensive statement.
there is a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. It says, when the chosen
Need to be-
boy reaches the point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock and will reveal the path of light. You see, it is my opinion that you are that boy, Sven. This, I believe. Gygas's monstrous plan must have been set in motion somewhere on Earth. If you start to confront the enemy immediately, you may have time to counter the evil intentions of Gygas. 3 things are of the utmost importance: wisdom, courage, and friendship. The legends from ancient times tell of the 3 boys and a girl who defeat Gygas. I will tell you more later. Go now, and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do. Sven, did you listen to what I said?
No.
No! Oh, no, I hit no! Oh my god! No! Ah!
Oh god.
I used to do that shit all the time in Zelda, and it used to piss me the hell off. Because back in the day, they used to put no as the default a lot. So if you were just like cramming through the dialogue options, it would just, you'd hit no by default and like go like all the fucking way over. And that's one of the reasons why Ocarina of the Time is bad.
Yeah, Brian.
Yeah,
Eagle,
right.
that's cool. Oh, Eagle Land is just the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we go to Earthbound
This
Florida?
is this is there was a project on Kickstarter because
fucking
for
owl.
whatever reason, like people love milking Earthbound. I mean, like people, we have nothing for Earthbound, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what Spencer was talking about. So like there were all these Kickstarter projects that cropped up after Double Fine kind of blew Kickstarter open. And this one was called, I believe it was called You Are Earthbound or something like that. And they put out like a DVD and like a CD collection of all of the rock candy mixes, which are like a series. Yeah, so basically what it is people took music from Earthbound and they remixed it or created new music in the style of Earthbound, things like that.
Cool.
So this is cool because this is actually similar to the original. Those of you that don't know, Earthbound came with a strategy guide in it because the Japanese thought we were much too dumb to figure it out on our own. And so it was a 128-page strategy guide that came with it. It was advertised coming with it, and so that's why the box is so big. And it had. And I can bust out the actual strategy guide on the next stream. But this one, very similar. So it's supposed to look like a travel guide, right?
Fun.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fun.
So, and that's actually it's similar to the style of the original. The original one is like a travel guide where like you pick it up and it almost looks like brochures that you would pick up at like just like a Chamber of Commerce or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
How much did that run you?
man, I don't even remember. Like if you put all the money I spent on Earthbound, the nice thing about Earthbound is that if I sold all my Earthbound shit, it'd be worth way more than the
Right, yeah.
than what I paid for it, right? Like,
Yeah.
my Earthbound is the legit like $75. Like I paid $75 for a completed box of Earthbound,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
like,
that's
you
the
can't
deal.
do that for under like a couple grand now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that's your retirement plan then.
All
Yeah,
right.
because I plan on retiring and killing myself the next day, so that should get me through that day.
All right, guys. So, if you're watching, we were walking home, and suddenly a great light appeared from the sky, and we have this man here. He says, "It's been a long time, Buzz. You've been successful at foiling Master Gygas's plans, but Buzz, you must now surrender. You're no longer a hero, but just a useless insect. I'll stomp you hard." And we have our first quote-unquote boss fight.
I really dug the music in this boss fight.
Me too, it's so good.
I've been really enjoying just all the music in the game in general so far. Like the little like they're playing. Also, I really just like this guy's design.
Starmen
Yeah,
are
so-
awesome.
So if you ever look at the cover of Earthbound, a lot of people think it's like Ness inside the Starman controlling him. But it's actually a reflection of Ness about to swing his bat into the Starman from the Starman's visor.
I've got to look that up. See if you're lying or not.
The cover used to like not make a whole lot of sense to me until I realized what it was, and then I thought it was like, one of the coolest covers ever.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, you judge us, Diego. You and your Marco's Pizza and Wings.
You're just jealous you didn't get extra wingies.
Wingos.
At the cost of your friend's employment. How dare you? Can you really put a price on Joe's employment from 5 years ago?
Yeah, it's like 10 extra wings that I didn't have to pay.
Man, 10. Oh man, that makes it even harder for me.
Jumbo wings too.
Wow, jumbo wings?
Oh, wait, hold on. You didn't say there were jumbo wings.
That changes it all up.
That's totally fine.
So what really sucks about this fight is the fact that it's pretty much just automatic. Like there's not a whole lot you can do here.
Yeah.
Like you can just set it to auto and you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Because Buzz just kinda does everything.
Yeah, it's more of a to show you like what some of the like
How
psi
combat
abilities
works.
and stuff like that. Yeah, with the shields and the spells and stuff like that. It does a good job kind of showing you like, oh snap, there's more than beating crows with bats in this game.
That's fair. I guess there is more than that.
Oof, I was taking a big chance there. He came from 10 years in the future to kill me, so we can't relax yet. From now on, you'll be fighting enemies sent by Gygus, as well as humans who have evil thoughts. Evil, dirty, tier 3 subscription thoughts. They'll definitely make trouble during your adventures. Animals are also becoming violent due to Gygus' influence over the evil in their minds. It is the truth,
Our
so
favorite
listen.
food attacked us.
How dare it?
Our favorite food attacked us.
It's not
How
right.
many prehistoric men have said that?
Can we get...
correct? Assuming from the dialogue between Starman and Buzz that Buzz was turned into a bee or something.
I think he's just a bee.
I think it's just
I don't know.
a
It's
fly.
like you're no longer a hero. You're just like a bee now.
What's
And I'm
up
like-
with her? What's up with our mom's horrifying clown face?
That sprite has always scared me.
It's terrifying.
It's absolutely terrifying.
I hate that.
Diego, I think you're actually. I mean, like, this is probably one of the few times I'm going to say this on the Earthbound stream, but I think you're looking too deep into it.
So was he just like just a bee?
There's a
Fighting
big
his-
warrior.
I mean, because here's the thing. I would agree with you if it was a situation where it was like Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. You know, where you go into the Dark World without the jewel, and so like you're not your regular self, right? But like Buzz is kicking ass, like in that fight. So clearly he knows how to fight as a bee. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as all bees naturally know.
Beefoo.
how to.
Beefoo. So, are you guys ready to hear the wonderful sounds of domestic violence?
I guess.
Here
We're
we
too
go.
close to home for me, Frank. I'm going to be taking my headset off. I'm just kidding. I can't hear the stream.
By the way, I'd be happy if you left
Please,
sometime
I
soon.
have to go beat my son.
Yeah, I'd be happy if you
Here's
left.
him yelling, "I love my boys."
I love my boy. Oh my God, Spencer.
Pokey, I love you so much.
I'm tired of your face. I love
I have
how
abandoned my child. Slap. I have abandoned my boy.
Slapping his knee, telling, "Get up here! I'll bounce you on my knee."
I love how he tells him.
I love
Go
how
ahead.
much drama the dad just drops on you in this
Yeah.
10-second exchange.
I'm tired
I mean,
of
like,
your family living next door. We've loaned your father a lot of money. It may have been $100,000 or more. Like, well, I guess it could have been
I
less.
guess it could have been like less.
But because of the
Aloysius
loan,
Minch. Aloysius Minch is like precisely what I would imagine the father of like, you know, like a really just like shitty person to look like.
yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah,
Not like, you know what I mean? Like he's just very few people like just like, because I've met some dudes that look like complete douchebags and are just super friendly, but like very few people like look like a douchebag and are absolutely true, like absolutely douchebags. And Aloysius Minch is that dude.
Oh no.
I do like how
Are you-
Martha?
Oh no.
He's too lenient on my kids. They should beat him more.
Are you guys ready for the top 10 worst anime deaths 2021?
Can we get
19
an F in the chat?
1990X.
You'll smash your guts out. Oh no.
F's in the chat for BuzzBuzz.
Yeah, please F's in the chat for Buzz. Let me get that.
No!
I will remember you.
You will remember.
I know you were looking forward to Buzz.
But I wrote a bunch of slash fic. It's just not fair.
He was getting ready to post his Buzz fan cam.
I will make it a Buzz.
Visor.
Visor! Whoa! Visor!
This is
I'm
Visor's
going to-
MO, though. You know what I mean? Like, Visor is very clearly an agent of chaos.
I'm gonna ban Visor. I'm gonna ban Visor from the chat.
Give him a timeout. Just give him a little timeout.
So, alright, so
I like Visor's energy.
we got
Visor's got good energy. It's just
Visor's
the
inciting hatred.
He's causing chaos in our Christian Minecraft server.
Listen,
He's
as
done
someone
that.
who just recently caused chaos on TikTok. I'm okay with Visor causing chaos over here.
It's true, Mr. Five. We all call Diego Mr. 5 Million now. We're like, what's up, Mr. 5 Million? Like that's what we call him now.
It's because he makes us.
What's up, 5
He
million?
tells us- He doesn't answer the
Hey, it's Bra Guy.
Oh, look who
Everyone
it
stop
is!
talking. Brian can't see us if we don't stop talking.
No, we need to bring him in here to read the questions out loud. Sorry, I've been drinking. I'm gonna be a bit of a bitch.
It's okay. It's
Let's
acceptable.
not mock loved staff member Brian,
Beloved.
host of such a show.
I love Brian.
Throwback Thursdays.
Brian. I love Brian because he just sounds like he's kind of out of it all the time. You know, and like mix that with like a surfer bro.
Beautiful.
Brian
But
is
he-
a surfer, bro. I will say.
But he lives in Indiana, so like I feel
Yeah,
bad
well-
for him.
If there's one thing I know about Brian, it's how much he loves to surf.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
really all he talks about in the group chat. We'll be talking about upcoming releases, and he'll be like, "Bros, I'm gonna hit some massive waves," and we're like, "Fine, that's fine, dude. We're trying to get over our schedule here."
No, but
Dog, we're gonna hit those waves. I got a fucking sick tube going right now. I know
To
surfers
To
like
be
go.
fair, it's pretty charming. He does, Eventually, you're like, "Oh, you hit those waves, Brian."
he reminds me a lot of Patrick Swayze from Point Break.
Yeah,
In fact, he did play Patrick Swayze in Point Break.
So
Stage play.
we have our epic reading of
Musical.
Buzz
Sorry.
Buzz's final. It's okay. We have our epic reading of Buzz Buzz's final speech.
everybody hold hands.
Yeah, everyone hold hands and just reflect on what we've been through.
To defeat Gygus, your own power must unite with the Earth's. The Earth will then channel your power and multiply it. There are 8 points that you must visit.
Yeah, I need the voice modulator.
Make these places your own. Each of these locations is your sanctuary. I love Kingdom Hearts 2. One of them is near Honette. It is called Giant Step. Go there first. Do you understand?
Do I pick?
It is
I pick
called
no.
the Jafar's Step.
Ow.
Earthbound is the prequel to Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, come on,
It's all
Jafar.
part of the Kingdom Hearts cosmology.
This will be in our
Oh, you didn't
next.
play Earthbound? You're not ready for 3 then, honey.
Yeah, no, this will be in the next Kingdom Hearts panel we do. Is
Oh,
the
is this why
connection?
Kingdom Hearts didn't make sense to me at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah, you gotta play Earthbound first.
Yeah, play Earthbound.
The
Like,
pain.
anybody that tells you not to play Earthbound before Kingdom Hearts is just cheating you out of a quality experience. Okay, yeah. One Kingdom Heart.
That's objectively false.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's like actually wrong.
I'm telling you, this guy's an agent of chaos. It's just so chaos.
Bible has a very good point if he's talking about like the plot and the Disney Final Fantasy like
Are
merging.
you
Because I feel
telling
like,
me one is better than the one where Goofy gets hit by a rock and dies?
in terms of like a cohesive,
Whoa!
better. Like
Spoilers, bro.
Dies for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
If you want like a fun Disney game, one is the better like Disney game. If you want to go on
I
Disney,
don't know, dude. I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and it sucked. I'm sorry.
No, it sucks. But I'm saying it does the Disney story better. 2 is when it goes like all anime with the OG Do Not Steal characters.
That's the best thing about it, though.
I'm just jamming. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I think if Will's in the chat, he could probably link the panel.
Awesome.
So anyone can see that
Link the panel.
Link the
Joe and I
panel.
weren't allowed to be on the panel.
Yeah, we weren't allowed. We were told that we weren't cool enough.
You were
Yeah,
allowed
they're-
to sit in the front.
Joe,
row.
you were allowed. You said you wanted to hold the camera.
That sounds like Joe Producio, if you ask me.
Joe Producio, the
That is
classic.
that is just so Joe
You were
Producio.
like, Joe, do you want to be on the panel? You were like, no, it's cool. I'll just hold the camera. I don't want to be on the
Well,
panel.
the honest answer was I didn't know anything about Kingdom Hearts. I've only played half of 1 and
That's
3.
what makes you like King Joe. Like my personal king. Because I do not like Kingdom Hearts. I'll tell you know what would make Kingdom Hearts 1 good? Is if
What?
they just didn't really no. If they
make it.
they got rid of that whole fucking intro island sequence.
Oh my god.
I can't tell you how many times.
Played too, Nick. You should have played.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say.
don't know if I will ever.
4.5 hours beginning.
Oh my god!
So
why?
annoying. It's so bad.
So one thing the Japanese do. So one thing the Japanese do that, like, I think is just like part of their storytelling, but like comes across real poorly in America and North American storytelling, is they front load a fuckload of exposition, to the point where if like you're playing a JRPG, a lot of the time, like the first couple hours of the game is just straight up exposition, and like they don't really let you play the game. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Spencer, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I don't know if anybody's here ever played Ease 7?
Oh,
Ease 8?
the newest
Ease 8.
one? The newest
No,
one?
not the newest one. The newest one is 9.
Okay, yeah, I
Ease
actually
8,
have it.
the Lacrimosa of Data.
It's on its way
and
to me
my-
as we speak.
Dogi walks up to fucking Adol, and he's like, "Oh man, Adol, it's been some crazy journey since we got on this boat, you know, and it's like, it's crazy. And I know you were with me the whole time, but let's just go over it again just to make sure that we both know why we're both on this boat."
I love
And,
when
like-
characters are like, remember the last 15 years? Let's talk
Yeah,
about it.
it's insane. It's like, why would you ever talk? Like, that's not how people talk to each other.
So, Nick, are you saying that because of Japanese developers, they front load like a ton of exposition, so it takes a while to get to the actual game. So the beginning of the parts of the game doesn't get good until you get past all that junk.
Right, like there's a lot of times where you will be playing a game and like the first 4 hours are different than the rest of the game because they front loaded all the exposition.
Guys,
Yeah,
So,
like, Final Fantasy
Bravely
13
Default 2 is kind of like that.
exposition then, right?
What's that?
Final Fantasy 13 had like 30 hours of just junk.
I'm gonna just get endless shit for liking Final Fantasy 13, aren't
I
I?
like 13 as well.
it's okay. It's totally fine. I don't hate it
13 has some
either.
great stuff in it.
You know, once
I-
you get 40 hours in, it really opens up.
Yeah, get out of
I have
cocoon.
never. Everybody, even people that I know that like it, have said shit like that. You know, I'm like, oh, the first 20 hours. Yeah, well, I mean, like, it makes sense. Like, from a story perspective, they're running from the cops, so they're just like, well, why didn't they stop in any towns? And it's like, dude, because if they stopped at a town, like, people would fucking rat them
Shoot
out.
'em,
You know?
yeah.
exactly.
You were a wanted criminal. Like,
Yes.
it
Yeah.
all makes
looking back
sense.
there.
Like, it could have
Like,
been
don't get me
executed
wrong.
better, but it makes sense. Like,
Yeah, no doubt. Like, I mean, like, anybody, like, I don't fault people for really not liking it. I fault people for coming.
had the opposite problem, where it's like it's very open and expansive until you start getting chased by the cops, and then it gets really linear.
Yeah, pretty much. But I like 13 and 15. I mean, like, I like games. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You like video
like-
games? Cringe.
I like Kingdom Hearts.
I do not like Kingdom Hearts.
That's a game.
Nick, what's
listen,
your favorite video game? Oh, it's the Church in the Woods, just like Chrono Trigger.
I
yeah.
did beat Kingdom Hearts 1 like 2 years ago. Alright, so I finally beat it. And I thought it was okay. I had some questions. A friend answered those questions. And I was like, oh, okay. Alright, well, I can see why people would be interested in a second Kingdom Hearts game.
So, Frank,
What's up?
Spencer, and Nick, I have a question for you. What game that is like derivative of Earthbound do you think captures the feeling of Earthbound the best?
It's kind of rude you didn't include me in that, but okay.
All right, yeah, you do, Diego. I know your answer. I was gonna wait for you to come in after. Don't worry.
That was awesome.
That's tough.
Yeah, because I don't think any game I've played truly captures like Earthbound, because I think Earthbound has like a decent.
Mother 3.
Yeah. Unrelated game, Mother 3.
Spencer on this one. Like not part of the Mother series, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, so I think Undertale does a good job of being derivative of Earthbound, but like, it really isn't. It really isn't.
It's got that kooky vibe to it, you know, where it's like it doesn't take itself too seriously.
Right, similar art.
Yeah.
Like, and Toby Fox spent a lot of. I mean, like Toby Fox before Undertale was just making Earthbound mods,
Fan games,
you know,
yeah.
That's a lot of experience doing that. I think like if I had to put what they have in common, I would say that like some of the quirky humor, some of the non-traditional or subversive humor, as well as like a absolutely banging soundtrack.
Yes, I think that is the highlight of that video game.
Oh
if
my
we're gonna
god,
be honest.
Undertale has such a good soundtrack.
It's so good.
Like almost illegally good.
Yeah, like Toby Fox's. You know what? I gotta say, like, this rise of indie devs that make incredible music.
Yeah,
you know, is really like what's his name? Concerned Ape from Stardew Valley.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah. Like Stardew Valley has an incredible sound.
Incredible. It's so good.
Diego, are you ready? I'm gonna open the floodgates. Tell us about Lisa.
Spencer. Lisa Gang.
I'm with you. Like literally, I think I played Lisa, and like a month later, I was thinking, I mean, like I thought back on it like constantly because like that game can't escape my brain. The soundtrack is also incredible in that one, and you know, again, written and composed by the guy that made the game, the designer that made the game. You know, that's another one.
Like the music's so unique in that one because it's so like weirdly abstract and experimental. Like lots of it just sounds like metal being grinded against each other.
Well, one track, I believe it's the Wrestling League track, was composed entirely out of a grunting noise made by the guy that helps you in the warehouse section of Shenmue.
That's beautiful.
That's amazing.
Like, he sampled that one grunt by that guy, and he made an entire song out of it.
Spencer, now you have to play Lisa.
You should play Lisa.
You should play Lisa. Like,
Spencer, do you want to play Lisa with me? We'll play Lisa together.
Sure.
Lisa the Painful, I would absolutely agree, is hugely influenced by her. I mean, like he says that, but like,
Who the fuck are these guys?
Don't
the local gang.
Come on. They fucking wrecked me immediately.
No, but yeah, like just to reiterate what Nick said, like when I was playing Lisa and after I finished playing Lisa, like I could not get that game out of my head because there's just so much in it that just sticks with you.
Yeah.
Like not just like the plot itself, but just like there's so much bizarreness in it. Like just
Lisa.
Oh
Lisa
no!
is
Fuck.
a game that also couldn't be told in a different medium.
Yeah.
You know, because like, so the main character Brad. Oh man, Frank.
I
Yeah.
hate these guys.
You're getting the jump. Jump on you, dog.
Yeah, I'm getting tore up right now.
You want pass the control? I'll be your older brother.
I got you.
So, Lisa, Brad, the main character of Lisa the Painful, is he's like a martial artist, and in several sections there are at least two sections of the game where this like asshole guy comes out and he says, "Look, One thing that's good about Lisa is that you get tons of different party members, like just tons
There's
of
like
them.
30 of them or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's an
well, it's
absurd
also-
amount of party members.
It's permadeath though, right? Like if one of them dies.
So that's what happens. This guy comes out and he's like, "Sup, motherfucker," and he gives you an ultimatum, and he basically says, "Look, I'm going to kill one of your teammates. You can save his life though by letting me cut off your arm." All right, so he's a martial artist. So the gameplay legit changes. Like if you decide to give up your arm, you start out really crappy. Like Brad doesn't do very much damage. Brad's doing tons of damage throughout the entire game, but at this point, if you lose your arm, he starts to do less damage. You know, and he'll slowly build that up over time until there's another situation where he ends up having to lose his other arm.
Holy shit! What?
Yeah. So that couldn't be portrayed. I mean, like that could be portrayed in another medium, but it wouldn't have the same effect because it's a story decision that literally affects the gameplay.
Yeah.
You know, and it's and that's something that I really like that. I especially like that about indie games. But that's why I think like indie games are kind of push the envelope as into what games can do, because they are creating scenarios that can only be, that can only be shown off in that specific medium. You know what I mean?
But they don't have guns, and I
Me
can't
like
shoot
guns.
Covenant, so
Actually, Lisa has a character who shoots guns.
Me
Yeah,
like,
that's true. Lisa
Battle
does
Royale
have
me like guns.
Lisa Battle Royale.
I think what I like about
We are getting a Final Fantasy Battle Royale, so
It's true.
Yeah, and it's mobile only.
that's a
very
big thing in
interesting.
Japan for some reason.
I know. Yeah.
JoJo got one. A lot of animes.
got
Get one.
guys, it's time.
Jojo got a battle royale.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Mobile
JoJo Battle
only.
Royale.
No way. Really?
There is.
So this is always interesting
Stardust
to
Shooters,
me.
right?
You-
Is it Stardust Shooters? Or is that the other one?
So-
No, I think that was the phone one.
Oh, okay.
In Earthbound, this guy will drop down and offer to take pictures of you. Now, Diego, did you see this guy at all in your playthrough?
Yeah.
In your like two hours? So, did it make sense to you at all? Like him taking pictures, or was it just weird?
I thought it was just weird.
All right. So I don't know, Frank. Do we want to talk about like what this results in, or do
Yeah.
you want to save that?
I think we
Okay,
can
so-
talk about.
Okay, so basically what happens is there are like lots of these points throughout the game, and some of them are like hard to get. You actually have to go into a specific place after you've already beaten a boss or something like that before this guy shows up. And when you beat the game and they play the credits, all of his pictures show up in the credits.
Oh.
To kind of like show you like all of the places you've been like throughout the game. Yeah. So I think I've always thought that was really cool, because like you guys, I had no fucking idea what it did when I was a kid until I hit the credits.
Well, like,
And
especially-
like, well, I don't want to cut anybody off, but like I would say it was super crazy because like when I was a kid, this game took me like months to beat. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like I wasn't super like hardcore playing this game for 8 hours every day. You know what I mean? Like I had like at least 15 other Super Nintendo games that I hadn't beat because I was terrible at beating video games.
It's not an easy RPG either. Like, it definitely has a lot of hard points early on, especially. Like, I had a lot of trouble with this game. Diego was having
a lot of
problems
trouble
with
with
it
that.
last night. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm in the caves and I'm like getting my ass beat by these rats. And I'm just like, what's going on over here? Like, I'm having to I died like maybe a half dozen times before I finally got to the boss and beat him.
Well, so actually, I was kind of hoping Spencer could talk about like the Dragon Quest influence, because Spencer's a big Dragon Quest dude.
I do love Dragon Quest. But
Yeah.
Dragon Quest influenced like everything. It's hard to
Yeah, it's like that in Final Fantasy are the basis of most JRPGs.
Yeah, like that's why a lot of people have difficulty going back to Dragon Quest because they're like, oh, this isn't everything, and it's like, I mean, you're not wrong.
Well, I look at Dragon Quest as kind of like Dragon Quest is always going to be Dragon Quest.
Yeah, you know what you're getting.
Yeah, like Dragon Quest XI was I mean, like, it was a really good version of Dragon Quest, but it was Dragon Quest.
I like this guy's skateboard. What if the new creepy hula hooper showed up? What the fuck?
Yeah.
So the skate punk only hits you for like 1 HP. That's crazy.
Right.
The skate punks are like friggin'. Those dudes are scary because they'll shred on their skateboard and deal. Wow, this guy's not actually dealing that much damage to you, dude.
It's
Oh my gosh, you're missing like crazy though. This
yeah,
is like
non-stop
giving me
missing.
anxiety.
My own headcanon for this is that these street punks aren't actually that bad. There's just this very spiteful boy that eats wild animals in town, and they're like, we need to take
Oh
care
my
of this.
god, there's more! Are you kidding me?
Just keep showing up.
I'm missing too. Like that's killing me right now.
Yeah, I'm non-stop
Pogo
missing.
punks- The pogo punks are technically easiest because what they do is they'll like fall over. You know, because they're on the pogo sticks. I mean, has anybody ever actually ridden a pogo stick? I mean, like it's probably not popular enough, like post 2000. But like as a kid, my grandmother had one for some reason. She just like had it in her garage, and I tried using it like a few times, and it was easily like the most frustrating.
I don't think
Like,
I've ever
toy.
seen a pogo stick in person.
Oh my
I've
god.
used one before, and they're bizarre. Like you use it, you're like, what? How the fuck is this supposed to work?
It's true, and it looks like it would be really easy, and that makes it more frustrating.
Yeah, that's a good point. You're like, this should be so fucking easy, and you're like, nope.
You're like, oh, I just jump. And then you try it, and you're like, this isn't how
I
it
can
works at all.
jump. I know how to jump.
Good lord.
Okay, you should be getting some book. Like I'm
Yeah,
way
yeah.
behind, obviously, but you should be getting some awesome experience. From
Yeah. Oh yeah, immediate level up.
Oh man, and your HP went up by 13. Hot damn.
Right? That's a whole
Jesus.
shredded skateboard.
That's a whole crow.
I gotta go get more MP though.
I feel like when I played this as a kid, Onett like took like Onett was like 40 hours on its own.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's weird to me.
Tell us, Joe.
Tell us, Joe, tell us, come on.
Open up.
You know what the game I've played that is the most like this?
What?
The JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fan RPG. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh,
the
7 stand?
Oh
Stand
wow.
user, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it opens up in a town that's basically just on it, and the battle system's very
Make it better.
similar.
I know another
hey.
human who played that.
The game is actually fantastic. I really like it.
So is this a fan game?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
I've never watched an episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Well, you should change that.
It's
I mean,
true.
like I'm not much of an anime guy in general.
It's
But-
it's like nothing else.
I
I don't like the art.
How dare you?
Which art style? There's like 3.
Yeah.
There's part
Oh,
one.
I don't know. I only ever see like this dude with like blonde curly hair and like big lips.
What? I honestly don't know who you're talking about.
There's
I
Fist of the
think-
North
yeah.
Star art style. There's Buff Boys art style, and then there's Thin Boys art style.
And
Alright,
those
let's
are
say-
the-
boys.
I mean, like Buff Boy's art style kind of sounds titillating. So.
Well, they're all
It
buff.
is.
They're titillating.
Oh.
Just gonna say, 7 stand user though has one of my favorite ways that you get abilities. You take a personality test at the beginning of the game, and you get a choice of it like auto picks like a stand for you.
Yeah,
It's cool.
That's cool.
it is cool.
More personality tests, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, same.
It
I,
seems to tell me who I am, so I can go, that's...
But also, don't do the fucking Animal Crossing like bullshit buy your way out, where you're just like, oh, never mind, don't worry about it. You could just change it. It's like,
That's why I liked how in Animal Crossing, in the older ones, it was like, oh, answer well, because this is going to determine your eyes, your hairstyle, your clothing. And I was like,
Exactly.
I need to look up how to have my cool faux hawk.
restart it over and over again until you get the right look.
Rover, what are you doing to me?
Well, also,
Rover's just in the back, like grabbing your face and smearing it
He's
around.
molding you. He's like,
don't do it like Kingdom Hearts does it either, where you can get screwed out of having to dodge level.
yeah, where your entire game's experience gain system is behind obscure philosophical questions.
Did anybody Did anybody ever play Catherine?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You remember the questions? The fucking question. If you guys haven't played Catherine, I gotta say
amazing.
the gameplay in Catherine is really good. The puzzle part.
It
Cubert?
has that Tetris syndrome where you start to see the world as Catherine blocks, and you're like, edge.
It's awesome, but like the story's awesome too. And I love that there are people out there that believe it's part of the overarching Mega 10 universe.
Yeah.
Well, hey, he's in
P3 Portable.
He's in Portable 4, or is it 3?
Vincent
It's
is in.
man implied to be Vincent.
Ah.
But that also means that the Devil May Cry series is part of the Shin Megami Tensei universe for
It is.
Dante is in.
Unless it's Rido.
Ooh.
Well, it's Rido in HD.
True. You have to buy Dante.
Unless you pay for the DLC. Hey, Dark Lord Javi
What up, Javi? How you doing, buddy?
or Yavi.
Yavi.
Soft J.
See, the
Hello.
joke's on them because Rido's cool anyway.
Well, Rido's a baller.
He is.
Like in 20s detective that like carries demons around with him. Yeah.
Is Pokemon trainer?
No, dude.
Potentially.
Pokemon aren't demons. All right.
Well,
It's more like Yokai Watch, Joe.
Yeah, come on, Joe.
Those shark members out there, boy,
Yeah, Frank. Why don't you go beat up those dudes?
you should probably change the look of them, huh?
Yeah, mate.
What are you talking about, Joe?
Are you trying to cancel Earthbound?
Tell us, Joe.
This is just like when the liberals tried to cancel the Bible.
And when they tried to cancel Dr. Seuss yesterday.
Oh no.
Yeah, Starbucks is always trying to cancel Christmas.
It's just what they do.
They just
Happy
hate it.
holidays. We know what you mean.
Yo, I mean, like, come on, guys. That is a poor choice. I know they're wearing like a jumpsuit, but
Do you guys like the?
1990X.
Do you guys like how you become a member when you ask this guy? You go, "Hey kid, do you want to become a member?" You tell him yes. And he says, "Come back after you finish Earthbound."
Okay, so so like Spencer, I was 9 years old when I played this game, and I also didn't lie. So like, I didn't know how to get past this guy for a long time.
Yeah. It always reminds me of that part in Pokemon Red and Blue where they're like, "Do you want to join Team Rocket?" And you're like, "Yes." And he's like, "No." And I'm like, "No, yes." And he's like, "No." And I'm like, "Why won't you let me join?"
Listen, I found you
game.
a Pikachu.
Just like,
I want to blast off again.
I
Let me
also want
blast
to
off
have the
again.
talking Meowth. Let me have the talking Meowth.
That's all I want.
I like that they added Jesse and James in Let's Go. I thought that was fun.
Yeah, because it's yellow, and they were in yellow.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a fun little. I liked a lot of things about Let's Go. I liked all the hints toward gold and silver, where you can like fight Sabrina, and she's like, "I won't see a trainer like you for 4 years," and Koga's like, "I want to join the Elite Four. My daughter could take the gym." I'm like, "I see what you're doing, and I like it."
And I like it.
Let's go Ruby and Emerald instead.
Yeah.
Bitch.
They add more. Finally.
Well, so it's interesting that we're talking about Pokemon because that's literally what Ape went on to next, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he me?
Well, yeah. So, or is it HAL Labs? It's HAL,
Hal.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, HAL Labs.
Oh.
Those are the guys that did Kirby too.
Alright.
But they made Earthbound, and then the next big project was going to be Pokemon.
Are you guys ready for the first real boss fight?
Yeah, let's go. Is it this creepy tank thing?
No, don't look at that. Don't look at the tank thing. It's hidden, all right?
It's behind a tree, dude. All right, you don't see that. Ness doesn't see that. Sven doesn't see that.
Just like in Chrono Trigger, where the third boss is the tank, the dragon tank.
I'm Frank.
Man.
Or in Dragon Quest Heroes Slime, where there's one boss who's a tree and he's called Chrono Twigger.
Oh God,
What?
that's
You know,
awesome.
That's their word.
Joe,
Yeah,
do you
Twigger sounds like a
see
slang on
this?
trees.
It does.
I'm Frank. I'm Frank. Hey, wait a minute. I'm Frank. Hold on a minute.
Did this really confuse you as a kid, Frank?
Yes, it did. Hey, come on, can't you at least say your name? You said my name for me, bro.
It's like the end of.
Remember when you guys see me places and this is what I look like? And you guys are like, Frank,
Yeah,
put the knives away, Frank.
Frank, you cosplayed Frank for the stream.
I should have.
Oh, that would have been awesome. Not a difficult cosplay either, except for the hair.
I think my favorite thing about this game so far is around this time period there was a lot of, especially with JRPGs, they really like to push the Mode 7 stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like the epoch in the scrolling stuff in Chrono Trigger, and same thing with Final Fantasy VI. And yeah, I do like that this game is like just battle backgrounds.
Yeah.
You should have healed, dude.
I thought about it, but it
The
worked
battle,
out.
you're fine. That worked.
Yeah.
The battle back. First of all, I love the battle backgrounds in Earthbound. Like
Oh,
they're so
absolutely.
trippy. They're
Yeah.
so cool.
One.
Offense up
You
by
beat
3.
yourself.
It was a metaphysical battle.
I'm not comfortable with this Frank on
Frank,
Frank.
beat you.
Yeah, guys.
Fail.
Sexy Frank on Frank action, right?
No, this is. Remember, they call this is what they fail-proof Frank. That's what they call me. This is. You guys ready for the Frankenstein Mark II?
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's do it. Let's blow some steam with the Frankenstein.
Do.
On my first laptop, I went crazy with customizing it. And I made it so every time you minimize the window, it was the battle from Earthbound. That got old really fast.
Oh, I can only imagine.
But because I was like, I love Earthbound. I can't change it.
It's like when you get your first cell phone and you can set your
close.
alarms and you're like, I'm gonna set it to my favorite song.
Yeah, and then you hate your favorite song, like always.
Yeah.
Like you hear it and like you're like, oh shit, I gotta wake up, and you're like driving in the car.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that's my.
I won.
Oh, you were ground out before this. That battle was like super fucking easy for you.
Hey,
Slice that tank
I haven't
out.
died yet. I almost did.
This is my first defeat.
I'm annoyed because I died so many times in this area.
He's like, Diego's watching me, and he's just like, that son of a bitch. Like,
The sharks just fucking wrecked me.
It does seem like a lot of JRPGs struggle in like the very beginning when it comes to balance.
that's usually a lot of times
Either
because you're
they're
just.
way too easy, or they're like this and they're just like a little too hard.
Like
As a
every
kid, I just ignored the tradition of like going outside the first town, fighting until you have enough gold to get equipment in an inn, then going to the inn, then going outside the town, then going to the inn, until you were like, okay, I'm like level 6 now.
Yeah, that's and that's a great. That is a standard JRPG strategy.
Yeah.
Mine is just keep
I
fighting
like how
until I
that
die.
dude always runs at you, like if he's still in the battle mode, but then he just goes, yeah.
Wait, did you check out his billboard yet?
Which one?
The guy specifically told you to check out his billboard. Have you done it yet?
Yeah, it was the one next to him.
Oh, I thought these were also his. My bad.
It's where you find out his
Have you
name's
checked
Liar.
out any of the other billboards?
No, we
'Cause I like
haven't.
some of the billboards.
We
The
can do
flowers in the
some.
garden. Hey, dog.
The ones in your heart. That's cute.
Have you talked to like the battle mole?
No, we can do. Yeah, we can do some. We can show you some fun people.
Yeah, I think we should be getting a tour of On It now.
Yeah,
down.
on it. Discovery tour.
Yeah, like
Aw.
let me hang on. I'll bust it out. So let's see.
Yeah, tell us.
So
tell
we're
us
gonna
about-
be like tourists and On It. We're like, hey, we showed up.
Tell us
so-
about one now.
You
We've
stop
got
that.
they've got the On It Arcade. It's 25 tokens for $5.
That's not bad, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, that's really good actually.
I do like that. In that kid's perspective, he just saw Sven about to get hit by a truck, and Sven just teleported in front of him to talk to him.
Now you see why the cars in the stage in Smash hit you.
Yeah, you're right.
So, the Sharks of Earthbound fame are based on a real gang of adolescent street toughs. Sorry, they do not appreciate being asked about their role in Earthbound, which none of them appear to have played. I don't know if that's a legit fact or not.
We don't play stupid video games for kids. We play cool video games like Dragon Quest, like
For
Yakuza
not
should.
kids. So leave the film at home. Eagleham's most famous photogenic Earthbound sites are patrolled by photographic geniuses eager to capture your moment for posterity. We talked to one of them about how and why, and here's what he had to tell us. Do not concern yourselves with our affairs. We are here only to observe. Now say Fuzzy Pickles.
I don't like that.
It's beautiful.
1 hour development isn't available, but the process couldn't be more convenient. When they're ready, the photographs will be delivered right to your home.
Why is Charlie Chaplin on all the billboards?
Just because he is, man.
He's just real popular.
So, okay, here we go. We have famous Earthbound sites. All right, Bush Hospital. If you or a friend should become unconscious, you might wake up here. Thanks to the tireless and rarely appreciated work of Eagleham's first responders. A magic healing shrine is available on site, providing homeopathic remedies for invasive and embarrassing fungal infections. That's
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
Wait. Can we get a look at that lady sprite again?
Which one?
Thirsty on
The
me.
one with the horrifying Joker makeup.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm the Joker, baby. Yeah.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Let's go
Do we
back.
live in a society?
Well, we do now. So here she is.
Joker in this game?
Two more weeks, baby.
I can't wait. We got 4 hours and a ton of booze. It's gonna be a great time.
She so
I
bad.
really don't like these fucking faces. I don't like these Ronald McDonald ass faces.
Wait till you see their battle sprites, man. They have a battle sprite.
You do? They do?
Yes.
Like, it seems almost hateful of women to have all their sprites look this horrifying.
No, it's not all of them. It's just the crazy ones.
Just the crazy ladies.
That's all.
Yeah, broads.
Broads.
It's me, Goku. I'm back.
In broad form.
Normal.
Nick is just too comfortable in that chair.
Man,
Yeah,
don't
it's
ever
actually a
talk-
really shitty chair too.
If there's one thing we hate here and on it, it's broads.
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 MonsterVine, on the other hand, loves broads and women, and just generally any identifier.
MonsterVine, on the other hand, loves broads.
What a sentence. Can we check if Austin paid us to say that?
Yeah, I'm pretty certain.
Okay, I'll take the L on that. I'll take the.
MonsterVine, love
Wouldn't it be crazy if this game ended and Ness just woke up and it was just like all a dream the whole time?
He was Sans
yeah.
Undertale the whole time.
That's just the game theory.
deep as hell, dude. What if humans were the real virus?
Oh no. So we have we've
If
got
you wake up
The real
and
freak.
then Ness said, crow time.
oh no.
Then
It's
you just-
crow time, motherfucker.
Is this the
So
battle mole?
we have yes, we have found the battle mole.
Is that just Rossetti? Is this like the original Rossetti?
Mr. Rossetti.
I miss him every day.
Same. I
I
feel
here's a
like shit.
little-
tried to force him in the game with the amiibo, but it didn't let me.
So, in the in Mother 2, the Japanese version of Earthbound, the photographer doesn't say Fuzzy Pickles, he says say cheese sandwich. So a little trivia for you. Also,
There you go.
both both Animal Crossing New Leaf and The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky reference Fuzzy Pickles. Where Gulliver in New Leaf says, "Oh man, this sure is a fuzzy pickle. I'm in way over my head here." And somebody taking a picture in Legend of Hero Trails in the Sky says, "Here we go, say fuzzy pickles" when taking a picture.
All right, here's a TikTok challenge for
Yo.
the chat.
Oh no.
Just say fuzzy pixels next time you're getting your picture taken with your friends, and record their reaction.
It's like that.
Whoa!
I would love if this game got like put on the Switch so I could like play it in bed. That'd be very
Right.
cool.
For
I
fucking
say this
real.
is why I got a Wii U back in the day, but it was a contributing factor to me buying a Wii U back in the day.
It was like I ran around like crazy when they're like, "Hey, we're putting Earthbound on the Wii U." I'm like, "Oh my god!"
10 million articles about why it wasn't on the Wii when I was a kid, and I was like, damn, I wish I could pay money for it. Then it came to the Wii U, and they had a whole trailer, and I was like, oh god, I need a Wii U now.
Right
I'm
now.
legitimately shocked they haven't brought back the virtual console stuff. Like, I like that they're putting free games up on with the
It's
Switch.
just Nintendo being shitty.
It really is though, because it's like people would buy these games again if you just put them out there. I mean, they've shown that they'll buy them like 8 or 9.
I own it. I have it on the Wii U. I have it on the new 3DS. Because they released it on the new 3DS Virtual Console. I've got the SNES Mini. Like Nintendo, I don't know. Nintendo's like smart for doing that because they're like, we'll just put it on like the shit we don't expect people to buy, and then they'll just buy it because Earthbound's out.
Yeah.
And then they charge you more specifically for Earthbound than other
Yeah, exactly. Because they did. It was like $10, whereas the other ones were like 8, right?
You guys want to buy this
too.
house? You guys want to buy
Absolutely.
this house?
We don't have
Yeah,
the cash,
let's do it.
dog.
You're right. It's
We
probably
could be
I know.
homeowners.
I'll sell my complete in box copy of Earthbound, and then we can afford this house.
well. At least we can get this beautiful song from this man and his trumpet. He must be the happiest man in the world. I can practice my trumpet in this scenic spot. I'll send my haunting melody throughout the town.
I loved this because I loved that it like played that music over the regular music,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like something I hadn't experienced in a game before. I don't think.
Joe, what were you gonna ask?
This is cool. That's good. I like that a lot. No, I'm sorry. I was listening to the horn. How would you guys feel if they remade this in like a Link's Awakening style?
If they don't touch the script, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel pretty much.
Okay, let me follow that up.
Okay.
How would you guys feel if they remade this in a Brilliant Diamond, Precious Pearl style?
I'd be amazed that Earthbound's getting attention.
Yeah,
Spencer's happy.
we're pretty much starved for anything. Like,
You know what the weird thing is? The more I look at that game, it doesn't really look that bad.
It doesn't. It's
No,
not
I
great.
think
It's
No, I
not
think
great, but
I think the graphics are bad. Like you can see a lot of the jaggies and stuff like that. It's,
it's weird.
I don't think
It's bad for Nintendo.
hey guys, can we talk about Mayor Perkle? You punched them out big time, kicked their butts, bit their heads off, spit in their eyes, and made them wet their pants. It's so.
Are you talking about the cartoon?
BH Perkle talks the talk, but he does not walk the walk.
Yeah, no, he's not at all.
There's chill.
I also wanted to ask, what was the Earthbound game on 64, Nintendo 64?
The original mother.
64.
Yeah.
It never came out, right?
No.
No.
But I vividly remember my cousin had a copy of Nintendo Power with the picture of it in it. And I thought, like, this game looks fucking rad as shit, even as a kid. I really want to play it.
Thing where, like, Earthbound fans have seen all the footage from that game like 600 times.
Yeah.
Well, Oni looking up and Duster looking up and the roller coaster minecart and the bar.
I wish I could project my memories because I just project the trailer for you,
Yeah.
like from my brain, because like I'll always have the entire fucking thing in there.
Oh, big time.
I specifically remember there was a piece of art for it they made where it was like almost like claymation-esque looking.
Yeah.
Well, so the original art, the art for like the strategy guide, all of the characters have like a claymation version of them. So like the promotional art featured claymation versions of like Ness, Paula,
Yeah.
and stuff like that, as well as some of the bosses. So
how
like
would the
Like that for a remake.
That would be fucking cool.
Yeah, that like that. I mean, like, I guess if like what I would like if they're gonna remake Earthbound
right now, don't worry.
If they were to remake Earthbound and they did it something kind of like they give it the attention that they gave like Octopath Traveler, you know, because like that art style. Not
So you're
not
calling
specifically that art style, but like something similar. Because like
I
I
know
think
how feels about
What?
these games. Do you remember the Robot Chicken Mother 3 thing? I
Yeah.
do.
yeah.
I do.
Yeah, so Robot Chicken got like Nintendo had them do like the what would you consider that? Like
It was like
fluffer-
E3, like it was little skits they put between their presentations. At
Yeah. So and they had a claymation Reggie come out in the Robot Chicken style. And he was talking about stuff, and then it just cuts to the audience, and there's a guy in there, and he goes, "Bring Mother 3 to America," or something, or like translate Mother 3 or something like that.
God.
And then Reggie like,
and he
yeah,
goes, "How about this?" He gets a fire flower.
yeah,
and
and
then
he eats a
sets it up.
fire flower and shoots a fucking fireball at him.
I was like, they have to announce Mother 3 after that, otherwise it's just mean.
And it was so
mean.
mean. It was so mean.
It was
I mean, like that was
mean.
great though. That was like a great E3 presentation.
I love that one. That and the Nintendo when they did the puppets.
I missed their
Oh,
weird
yeah.
E3.
I liked the ones where they did the hyper dramatic stuff where Iwata and Reggie were fighting and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
That was the
really good
puppet
stuff.
one. I think
Yeah.
that was the puppet one.
Oh, that was the puppet one. Okay.
Yeah. That one was really good.
Not that I don't dislike the direct stuff, but yeah, their old E3 stuff had so much personality. Oh shit! You just got attacked by a bug.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What
Black
kind
Antoid.
of bug is that? Antoid.
It's an Antoid, dog.
The Antoids are tough.
They are.
It's better to get like hit up by a bunch of slugs because the slugs will often just like inch forward. I can't believe
Yeah.
you just defended like. What?
I actually didn't mean to.
I was like, I don't think I've ever seen anybody defend an Earthbound. That's wild.
That function works?
Yeah, I know, right? Like I always just figured that defend is like prey for Ness.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, so the defend? I assumed it was like going to be like any other RPG where you hit that and it's just your typical guard move. Does no one fucking use it?
Nobody uses it.
Just attack all the time?
You just attack or heal or buff.
It's like Pokemon. Why would you use any of the debuff stuff when you could hit?
You just kill
Why
fast.
would I use Sword Dance when I could use Cut again? Hmm?
That's a sword dance in and of itself. It's called cut. Duh.
Cut.
Solve that,
Wake up.
gamers.
Wake up, sheeple.
Prove that, checkpoint atheists.
Checkpoint.
That's not that's not the thing at all.
Checkpoint.
Doesn't matter. It is now.
Checkpoint, atheists.
That thing did 1 damage?
Diego, is this driving you crazy? My luck with these.
The rats on just without critting was doing 18 damage to me.
Oh God. Yeah, no, you got.
playing the crazy.
Oh, that's. Wait a minute, like you must be low level then, because the rats should be doing 1 damage to you, and then they have a high critical chance.
No, well, when I got to this cave, I was around maybe.
Who hit him first? The answer the rat.
Yeah, 5's too low, I think.
Seriously?
Yeah, like it sounds like you lucked out beating Frank at that level, and like you're just way too low for this.
Well, Frank, what level are you at right now?
I think like 7 or 8.
How are you 7 and 8 already?
Because he ground out. You need to grind on sharks.
Okay, see, I ran past the sharks.
No.
'Cause they were
Yeah, see, that's a bold move, and it did not pay off.
Classic blunder.
Classic Diego.
But bet I got my revenge on all these little critters after I beat the Guardian, and I came back to their running asses.
Right, you went full sociopath mode. I'm not going to kill humans. Instead, I'm going to take my anger out on creatures.
I'll move on to humans when I'm a little bit older.
Jesus. I think that slug art is disgusting. I hate it.
Yeah, it's not good.
I was expecting something very cute. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, they look like legit slugs.
Yeah, everything else in this game has been like cutesy
Like even the Antoids. The Antoids are cute. But they're like deadly, man. Not a fan of Antoids.
Yeah, the
Fuck, I-
pogo stick are pretty cute too.
Fucking hate Antoids. Oh my God. Okay, wait.
Anti-Antoid zone. Chat, how do you feel about Antoids?
This is a better. This is an Antoid negativity zone in this chat.
Anti-Antoid zone.
Chat, would you smooch an Antoid? Yes or no?
I tried getting polls open for you, chat, literally the entire stream, but we couldn't make it work, and it's really bumming me out. So we just gotta pretend they're real. So everyone write yes if you want to smooch an Antoid, and everyone write no if you don't want to, and then we'll judge you accordingly.
Well, I want to smooch an Antoid.
Yeah.
It's a yes for Nick.
Where's chat? Here, I'm gonna put a yes in chat.
Beautiful. No! Visor!
Visor!
Hey, Heavy D, yes, absolutely wants to smooch a Antoid. Hell yeah. Visor, again, with another controversial statement. With a
My
no.
name's Heavy D.
I know, but they don't know that. They don't have to know
Introduce Spencer by his amazing name.
Ace Bonanza 2.
Ace Bonanza. Like,
It's not as good as Ace Bonanza 2, but
I'm still fucking loving Ace Bonanza. I think it's like the greatest name ever.
Oh man, I made it when I was 16 in class. I was like, I'm gonna be the next YouTube gamer.
Guys, I've realized the power of Psi Spite Alpha. I could use the concentrated power of spite.
Right.
you mean Gamer Rage?
Would you jump?
No, it would be gamer age, except you can do it on everybody, not just women and minorities.
Jesus Christ!
This is the heated gamer moment, guys. Mute
Oh no! Mute the mics. Mute the mics. Right, cut the stream.
I will say to further show how big of an idiot I am. When I was going through the caves for maybe the first 2 or 3 times this happened to me, I kept getting jumped by the bugs, and I'm like, where am I getting jumped by? Where are these enemies coming from? I didn't notice.
Oh my god!
You're playing an old RPG with random encounters.
Yeah. I'm like,
they're like 2 pixels long, though. I don't Diego, that is not stupid. That's I don't think that's stupid. They're 2 pixels long. I could absolutely see how you could miss them completely.
Just go through this. Where the fuck are all these bugs coming from? There's just bugs everywhere.
Alright, okay, so this is the first legit boss.
Yeah.
This is the 3rd time you've said that.
No, I have never said that. I know Earthbound.
How dare you slander Nick like this?
Fake gamer Frank, as we call him.
That is what they call him.
Failed proof. Fake gamer Frank.
That is fail-free. Oh, Antoid Mom.
Antoid Mom, that's right now. It's the Titanic ant.
Beating up my children.
I heard you in my home beating up my kids.
Hey, I'm watching your hand.
You've been smacking me boys, innit?
Oh no.
Oh, it's a rod. I'll give you a smacking right up the face.
Oh no.
I like living in a world where every evil bad is just low-born British. Oh, mate. Oh, yeah, fuck you, mum.
That's actually what the regular Antoid sound like. Oh, mum, this is the one, alright.
Real loud.
No!
We got a board down.
Oh. Guys, I got.
Dude, you fucked up.
I got
Frank.
smashed.
By mommy
I got smashed.
Fuck up, Frank.
It's true.
Everyone give F Frank an F in the chat.
F in chat. F in
F
chat.
for Frank.
Well, it was a good. That was a good go, but we got it on this next go, so it's fine.
For a second there, I thought it said Sven decided to return to college.
No more crows. Eat some crow and scoot to bed.
I know, Mom. I've gotten my own crow. I know to hunt for my own crow now, Mother.
Hi, honey. That's nice.
Just I like Sven as this sociopathic nightmare kid.
I set fires, Mom.
In class.
Mother, I have unlocked the powers of the mind. The PSI ability known as spite.
Oh, no.
That's nice, sweetheart.
Oh, that's sweet. Why don't you go play with Pokey, hon?
Mother, we are fighting an alien creature from the future, and we are defending the rights of all mankind and our own future.
Recognized by a fly, mother.
Fun fact: before Pokemon actually got their name from the character Pokey.
Really?
Huh.
No, that is
No.
fake. That's
It's like-
absolute bullshit.
Goddamn. We gotta.
When I was a kid during Pokemania, right?
Yeah.
They had what's the main Pokemon game? Sugimori?
Yeah.
Is that the artist? Anyway, the guy who created Pokemon, they had him on Letterman, and my parents let me stay up to watch the guy get interviewed by Letterman, I guess, or I don't know if it was a joke or really him, but I specifically remember there was a joke where Letterman asked him, "What does Pokemon mean?" And the man just looks at him in the camera and says, "Penis."
That had to be fake. Sugimari.
I don't know. That is a memory that is like embedded in my brain.
Ken Sugimori. All right, so that's how you do it. All right, so Letterman.
I'm seeing no results for David Letterman, Ken Sugimori. Literally no results.
You didn't fucking dream this, dude?
Specific dream.
He wakes up with a big smile on his face, like penis.
This conversation is crazy great. I love it. I just
made this up on the spot, or you actually had this?
I vividly remember this. It's been stuck in my brain for
Joe's-
like 25 years.
Joe's fucking fever dream.
With the trauma.
Yeah, I don't think this actually happened, Joe. We better make a post on the fucking Mandela effect.
Does anyone else
remember?
we can see the Marines and penis?
Oh, I'm laughing too hard. You're making me asthmatic.
Work and like fucking.
It's gonna be.
He also said a lot of other crazy things no one remembers.
There's not even results for David Letterman Pokemon.
Yeah, no, I looked that up too. I looked up a dozen things and I was like, I cannot find it.
It might not have been Letterman.
Oh,
it might
no.
have been some other late night host.
Hey
I don't
Joe,
know.
do you like this? Is this what you is this what you love?
I love that. I
Is
love
it
when
your
you just-
favorite? There's just all these. Do you,
So because there's a magic butterfly right outside that last area, you're kind of free to use psi abilities here.
it's really nice.
I love that effect.
Oh yeah, I love all the psi moves with like their weird
Yeah,
geometric shapes and stuff. It's so cool.
Freeze. What is the O?
Omega.
What is that? No, because Omega's the horseshoe.
Yeah, you're right.
What's the O?
I'm not sure.
Look it up.
Let's look up the Greek alphabet.
Hi, welcome to MonsterVine, where you too could learn the Greek alphabet.
Let's
Theta
do. Yeah, it must. It's got to be theta.
Yeah.
Where's theta? Yeah, it's
we are a
theta.
bunch of betas on this.
No, theta, not
I do
beta.
like this game to keep everything like kid friendly. Is like you tamed this thing.
Well,
Yeah.
because it's supposed to be that like they've been driven insane by Gygus. You
Yeah,
know,
but
and
like,
so like apparently beating the shit out of them like beats the Gygus out of them.
It's like you slap a hysterical person.
Yeah,
They become tame.
or send your gay kid homosexuality, beat the Jesus out of him, Cam.
There
He
you
didn't even
go.
fight that guy. He just died.
Yeah, no,
so
I'm
if
that
you-
strong.
Yeah, so if you are high enough level compared to the enemy, they will run away from you, and if you come up behind them and enter the battle with them, it automatically completes.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a really
That's a
nice
good way to grind.
It just saves you time.
I don't like the seizure image they put in between it though.
People weren't having seizures in the 90s, Joe, all right? Like,
It was all the rage, really.
Generation.
All the rage.
I just want you all to know, I'm gonna come onto the chat tomorrow morning after a whole night of YouTube searching, and I'm gonna show you that fucking Satoshi interview.
I mean, like, I hope you do. Like, yeah, no kidding. Like Spencer and I went and looked for it out of love, and like hoped that really existed. Yeah, exactly. Like, we weren't trying to prove you wrong, dog. We wanted to see that.
I hope it's real.
Yeah, me too. Like, if you showed that to me, that would to me that'd be a gift.
That would go on the MonsterVine good stuff playlist that I have. That I force everyone to watch when we meet up in person.
It is beautiful.
I've never seen it.
My favorite thing that Spencer and I ever did is the first time we met. He just put on that playlist, and then him and I just started singing the fucking Simpsons theme a cappella over some bullshit. Everyone else is just a captive audience.
That's how I knew we were friends.
Yeah.
I won.
The first time I ever met Will and Austin for E3, I played Eye of the Spider, which is this little kid version of Eye of the Tiger in Minecraft. And I was crying laughing, and Will started crying laughing, and Austin looked so unimpressed while he laughed at it.
He looked disappointed, didn't he? He looked disappointed, like a disappointed father.
Yeah, it was.
Whoa, what's that big foot?
It's the Giants'
That's
footage.
giant stuff. So another thing that really took me about this game was the Soundstone. And I love the idea that there's this whole complete melody that can play if you hit all of the locations. But until then, it's an incomplete melody. But what's cool is if you had melody 1, 4, and 5, they only play those parts of the melody. They don't play the full song, up to that point. And it's really cool. Why don't you go, Frank? Why don't you go into the Soundstone after this and show everybody the Soundstone?
Yeah.
But I do love that these places are supposed to have a significance to Ness, even though he's either never visited them or he doesn't really know what it is.
Whose Bigfoot that was?
No.
It's mine.
Oh, it's Frank's.
Yeah.
So here's the Soundstone, and you can see this is probably done by the time I start talking, but the Soundstone's in the center, and then there's Giant Step, and as you go and visit the other 8 locations or whatever, 7 locations, they fill it into the Soundstone. The Soundstone records the melody of that location.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, it's a really...
Out of order?
You can do them out of order. So right now we're the next town we hit is Tucson, and what?
Tucson, Arizona?
Yeah, it's just the way that's what my mind went to immediately too. And I was just like,
So TWOSON,
Okay.
Tucson. But anyway, you can actually skip that boss because the story doesn't require you to finish that boss.
Cool.
So you can skip that boss, and I think you can even skip the 3 boss too, because the story kind of moves along, and it's like the Soundstone and the story are almost like 2 separate things going on in tandem, So there are a few Soundstone locations you have to get to push the story forward, but otherwise you could almost ignore it for the most part.
Does it have any significance in the end, or does it kind of?
No. The Soundstone is the story. You need to finish the Soundstone.
Oh, okay.
But it's not something that the story kind of it's not the story rails you into fighting those bosses.
Yeah. That's interesting. That's
Everyone
cool.
notice I'm flying because I used the skip sandwich, so I'm going fast as fuck.
Hell yeah!
Sven is fast as fuck, boy.
They call him Sven Skip because he always has that skip sandwich. So, shopping tips: skip sandwich. This local delicacy will put some pep in your step, but any Eagle-Land adventurers with a pre-existing heart condition should exercise caution.
Uh-oh, guys, it's the cops.
Oh shit! It's the cops.
Yo, we heard you just beat up a bunch of ants' moms in their own house.
We didn't mind you fighting the black kids down by the arcade.
Oh no.
But you can't just break them into homes and beat up moms. That's a little
These moms, they got lives, they got things they got to do. You can't just walk
He's
up.
not even upset that you went up there and killed that. He's upset that you broke into the fucking traveler's cottage or whatever.
You know what's like crazy to me? And I had this similar experience with playing Dragon Quest 11. I wasn't a big JRPG fan growing up as a kid. I really like Pokemon. I've just really kind of come into the genre recently. And from just watching this and playing Dragon Quest 11, it's crazy to see how much like little things have carried over from this.
Oh yeah.
Like you can see the arcade with the secret gang that works in the basement of it or behind it. They had to get like trick the guy to get into like the rocket hideout. That going through the house with the broken back wall from an animal, like the Cerulean house. The battle happened, like little tiny things like that. Especially if this has like developer lineage, it makes sense, that they would carry over a lot of these ideas into other stuff. And I don't know if like that's intentional or.
A cool status effect that is in this game is if you don't call your mom enough, occasionally you'll lose a turn in battle because Ness is homesick.
You're homesick. Yeah.
Aww.
So
I called her.
Well, you probably won't run into it for a while.
Yeah, no.
But basically, what happens is Ness gets homesick, and he'll like
Projecting a little bit.
Well, maybe. Ness will get homesick, and then like in fights, it'll be like Ness remembers. I'm like screwing it up all over the place. Ness will like remember his mom, or he'll remember his sister, or he'll remember his dog. Yeah. Ness will smell the smell of Quo in our run. Yeah, and he'll get lost in that. And so and what's cool about it is the cure for it. You can't cure it with like an item or anything like that. You just have to call your mom.
That's cute.
So, Joe, I have a question for you. If this is like, okay, so you're like, Death Battle, like the bad YouTube series, like Goku versus like Captain America. So, who do you think would win in a death battle? One 10-year-old kid with a bat, or the entire Onett Police Department?
Not the entire department, but the elite.
The elite.
Like the best of the best.
Well, clearly they have guns since this is America. So the police department.
So here you are. You're the little delinquent that came back from Giant Step. Now you listen here. Don't enter means just that. Do not enter. You got that? And furthermore, blah, 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 blah. It's usually those tax evaders who blah, 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 blah. We don't enjoy blocking off the roads, blah, 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 blah. It's usually the local whiners that make a real big deal about emergencies and meteorites. Blah, 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 blah.
All these fucking whiners out here complaining about meteorites. Oh, giant space rock from the sky.
We get it, people. Rocks fall from space. It's what they do.
Listen, if my town was complaining about a cool rock falling from space, I'd be like that too.
Mr. Policeman, I walked up to the rock and then a bee came out of it and told me I'm the savior of the future.
Congratulations. I wish I got a cool bee buddy and was told I was savior of the universe.
Basically, what I'm saying is we should really be spraying more often for bees.
Essentially.
He helped an alien, but then the bee was smacked by my friend's mom after he got smacked by his dad, and now I'm trying to find the scary people in the arcade.
Also, I went into the cave and I killed a 20-foot tall ant.
And they had a Cockney accent.
Oi, bruv, I'm gonna take a point out of you.
Hang on. How Cockney?
We're nowhere near England, dummy.
You fucking idiot kid. I believed your friend getting hit by his dad, but a Cockney ant? Nah.
Nah.
Hey, You should be at home playing Nintendo games.
Yep.
Right? Not Hanson Police.
Oh,
The fourth wall breaking in this game is phenomenal, by the way.
it's so good. All right, you guys ready to show this police force what we got?
Yeah.
See if you can
I
get
love the
past
lineup.
5 of my best men.
Here, small child, beat the shit out of my police.
Yeah! Hey, small fry, you must be shaking in your boots. I like the cops, their battle stance. It's quite the. I don't know what they're supposed to be doing. Like,
Well, they kind of look like because their uniform's real baggy, so that's kind of Japanese style, like ninja style sort of thing.
Yeah.
But they're supposed to be American cops, so make them make the uniform a little tighter and give them guns and just have them willing to shoot kids.
yeah,
And never receive repercussions for.
your average policeman stronger than any superhero.
You need to rephrase that. They would never shoot kids, just brown kids.
Yeah,
It's that.
when you tame them,
you,
it should say they were
Adventure.
tamed. It should say they went on leave or something like that.
Oh my God, they were put on leave. Oh my.
The cop was put on leave.
All Ness wanted was some Skittles and a Sprite.
Jesus Christ, Joe.
Does this game really want you to fight like 5 cops back to
Yeah,
back?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No. Actually, almost wanted was a Pepsi.
What happens if you die? Do you have to fight all 5 all over again?
Yep.
I'm looking forward to that.
I want to apologize if I've been making racy jokes this entire time. I am actually, I am sorry, legitimately, if anyone is offended.
I'm not sorry if I offended anybody. I make very racy jokes. I hate the police.
I do too, but that last one might have crossed some lines, so I just want to
Yeah.
apologize.
Earthbound was a very racy game at the time,
Right.
I actually kind of see that a little bit.
Well, you can all. It's all thanks to the localization team.
The best localization.
Yeah, truly the localization's pretty good.
It seems like they put a lot of charm into it.
It was done by 2 dudes, or not 2 dudes, a dude and a lady. But the primary person in charge of the localization is this dude.
Crushing cop.
I brought it out for a reason, and now I can't find it. This dude right here, Marcus Lindblom. Yeah. This dude right here.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So he was primarily in charge of the localization, and he talks. And he wrote the whole foreword for the Legends of Localization Mother 2.
That's cool.
Yeah, he did it. Yeah, it was really cool to see that. And he talks about how he would occasionally drop into Starman.net and read about it because, well, he talks about how the game sold poorly, and he was kind of sad about that. And then he noticed that the game got a lot of traction from a group of fans. Yeah, it got a huge cult following, and so he talks about how he would drop in on Starman.net and just read what people were saying, and he got really nervous when Clyde Mandolin, also known as Tomato, who runs the Legends of Localization website and originally was one of the founding members, I think, of Starman.net. Mm-hmm. He said he got really nervous when he noticed Clyde was starting to look at the localization hard.
Oh,
and he was like, "Oh crap! Was there anything I needed to do?" But he said he talks about how Clyde was very polite and came from a very loving perspective. That allowed him to see that a lot of the choices he made during the localization were actually good choices.
Okay.
So
yeah, I definitely think some of they did such a good job taking a game that is so inherently Japanese and full of Japanese cultural references and stuff, and retool it to a way that American audiences would essentially almost get their own script. I think a lot of the stuff in terms of outside of the main story and stuff, everything is all very culturally accurate to us rather than just poured it over in a joke that we don't get.
That's what good
Yeah.
localization does, right?
Agreed.
Like a lot of people, I mean, like especially during those horrible Gamergate times, when people would get upset over localization and consider localization censorship, you know. And you look at what localization actually does, and yeah, sure, sometimes like something like that happens because, kind of a lot of the time, it's kind of just up to the localizer, you know, what gets pulled and what gets replaced and stuff like that, but. It's not like there's a localization team out there that's like, oh, we're gonna censor the fuck out of this game and make sure that like Americans never see the true, you know, meat of this game. It's like they're making small tweaks to the language to make sure that like you understand it, or in context it makes more sense to you.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, what I think I like the most, what I've seen of this, is that it really captures like. It makes its own humor as it goes. It has a very quirky sense of humor, and you could tell that like the game initially had it, but they've definitely made it its own in the process of localizing it. You know, they've taken, like Frank said, taking a lot of like American references and kind of distilling it into this thing, like Tucson. Like I don't think it might have been that in the Japanese version, but I think that's a very
real place because I'm from Canada.
Yeah, but that's a good joke. That's funny.
Yeah, yeah. It the locals I consider the Earthbound localization very good.
Yeah.
And I really strongly recommend picking this up. It is an excellent read. Whether you like, I mean, like you don't even have to like Earthbound.
3
you know
fucking misses in a row. Holy shit. Sorry, continue. I'm just like, I can't believe that shit.
This Clyde Manolin runs an excellent website. He has one of the coolest things I saw him do is that he has he would stream Final Fantasy VI, and he would have 4 different translations showing at the same time. He would have like the original Japanese, the Super Nintendo version, the GBA version, and then like a predictive text one or something like that. He puts on excellent streams. I highly recommend either purchasing the game. Or not purchasing the game, purchasing the books from him, or at least checking him out.
I've been
if you want to drop the $200 in Earthbound, you can do that too.
I've been fighting the urge to buy the Mother 3 handbook. I just saw it's in stock.
I've got one. I love them. It's incredible. Is it the hardcover one?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's like I used that during my Mother 3 playthrough, and I loved it.
Okay, I was gonna ask, have you guys played Mother 3?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I love Mother 3.
Mother 3 didn't hit me as hard as Earthbound did. I know that I feel like a lot of people a lot of Mother fans are on the fence as to which one they enjoyed more.
Mother
and I think
3
it's just
very hard emotionally, while Earthbound hit me very hard more like relatably. Like, oh, this is what it's like to be a kid. Mother 3 was more like, oh, this is really emotional and sad.
Yeah, Mother 3 does have the more emotional story for sure.
Yeah.
I love that there's an entire character in Smash that American audiences will never know anything about.
Yeah, with Lucas. Well, I mean, I wonder if Nintendo even has the ability to shut down the Mother 3. I mean, they can't because it's already out there and people could. Yeah.
Some Nintendo staff confide long ago. They're like, we played the translation. That's how we play it.
Legit. That translation is probably one of the best fan translations.
Yeah,
it's
you can't tell.
Good.
It feels exactly in tone like Earthbound.
Like Spencer, have you played a lot of fan translations?
Not too many.
But the ones
a couple Fire Emblems, Shin Megami Tenseis.
Yeah, the so SMT 1 and 2.
Oh, I love those spin-offs.
The what?
Those Persona spin-offs.
Ah, thank you, Diego.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Say the line, Diego!
SMT 1, 2, and If were okay, but you can tell it was just one dude doing it. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't a team. And Tales of Phantasia might have the world's worst fan translation.
It's not good.
I mean, if you yes, it's hard to explain, but basically it just a lot of really poorly you could tell not only was it translated by a single person, but it was translated by a kid. A lot of bad jokes, you know what I mean, that make no sense in the context. A lot of just I threw penis in there because penis is funny.
That's like old fan subs of anime.
Oh, you mean
Oh,
like
God.
Satoshi Chajiri said?
Yeah,
the
when-
Letterman show.
Yeah. Yes.
You'd see there's a classic. Oh, I can't say that on Twitch. But there's a classic Dragon Ball Z fan sub where someone made it so when Vegeta's fighting Android 20 or 19,
Yeah.
says, "Get out here, you candy ass."
Yes,
slur."
I remember that.
And obviously that's nothing close to what Vegeta says at all. He's like, "Come out, coward." But it's such over-the-top shit like that is hilarious to me.
Or it's like the old translations or fan translations where they would like keep one random Japanese word in a sentence.
All according
And then,
to
Kaku.
Yeah.
Damn it, you beat me to it, Spencer.
Editor's note.
Or the One Piece community, a big one was Nakama, because they're like, Nakama means more than friend, so you can't say it's your friend, it's your Nakama. That was a big one, I remember.
So Visor was saying Mother 3 was better. Did you guys know that there was a fan project called Mother 3 for a long time?
Mother 4.
Oh, I knew about Mother
Did I
4.
say Mother 3? Mother 4, yeah.
It's
Mother-
fine.
What's it called now?
Didn't they get re-released as its own game?
It's not released yet, but they changed the name and got rid of the Mother stuff so that Oddity.
Oddity, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, isn't that the Australia one?
All right, attempt number 2, guys. Captain Strong.
Yeah, don't die again, Frank.
Maybe if I could not miss like 4 times in a row, I should be good. Now he's just guarding. And now he's missing. Okay. Okay, he has not hit me once,
Flip it.
people.
Flip it. Boom, flip it.
Wait.
Oh my god!
Completely wrecked! Oh my god! Talk about a different battle. Look at that smash.
Nice! Amazing.
Woo!
I can't wait to have the exact opposite luck.
Hey guys, Jason. I didn't think you would do so well against the mighty Onet police force. You want me to open the road to Tucson? Hang for a second. I'll radio my staff and give them the word.
I also love
wanna go
the
to
radio
Arizona?
noises. I love the radio noises that they use in this game.
The what?
The radio noises.
Oh yeah, click. His strong hair. Do you read me?
Well, like, and they also have those noises kind of going in the background.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool too. So another fun fact about Earthbound is that if you're playing a pirated cartridge,
Oh god. Visor knows about this.
I'm sure. So basically, what happens is the game is just harder in general. But not only that, when you get to the end of the game crashes and it wipes your save.
Doesn't it also tell you that you shouldn't pirate stuff?
Not that I remember, Frank.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just during the fight with the person before Gygus, where it's,
Yeah, it's
I don't
like
want to spoil it in case people here don't know, but
yeah, like it's actually right before Gygus. They're right before the final boss.
yeah.
The game will crash, and then you'll go back to the load save screen, and there will just be nothing there.
Yeah.
I'm like, that rules, to be honest. If that happened to me, I'd be so fucking pissed.
That's
But,
a
like,
good
that
way to do
rule.
it.
Well, especially
Yeah.
because it I think it triples or something the enemy spawn rate, and like I couldn't imagine fighting so hard to get through the game and then right
No
there.
kidding.
Yeah.
I know some people who do, like, they used to do run-throughs on hack stuff, or as like a bragging thing for that reason alone, just because of the amped up difficulty.
I would like to see that speedrun category.
Something I always love is after you go sleep, you can get a morning paper.
I
And,
love
like,
that, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like a little like flavor text that they give you and stuff like that. Like I love it. It's such a cool little feature. Something I do want to ask: do you guys and the chat, do you guys want to go to Tucson and call it quits for this night, or do you guys want to just call it off and own it, and we can do Tucson, getting to Tucson on the next stream?
How long does it take to get to Tucson?
Like 10-15 minutes.
Let's just go.
Okay, let's do
Yeah,
it.
I think I'm gonna agree with Joe. I mean, like as much as I have to pee, no. I'm a showman at heart. I'm a showman.
He'll break the seal. We can't have that.
You gotta pee in a bottle.
I cut my penis on the lid.
Oh no!
I don't like that thought.
Is that a move Sven gets later on after he moves past animal torture?
I did find.
We'll have to watch our next
Self
stream to
mutilation.
find out.
I just found that Earthbound like travel book that Nick you were showing on Google, and this thing looks really just cute.
It's so cool. Do you guys like?
Yeah, I
these
have a lot of like weird Earthbound shit.
You guys like these mice?
Please take my son along.
Oh yeah, exit mouse.
It's got a smell card.
Yeah, yeah. That's
So the
how
original.
this is if
You
you
got-
want your shit. If you want your Earthbound to be truly CIB, you need to have them scratch and sniff cards.
I might pick this up if I.
That's 90s right there.
That's pretty good.
Yes, you see the S?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is-
Oh, there's a Mother 3 one too.
Yeah, so I have the Mother 3 one from Fangamer.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Frank, do those guys make you faster? What does
Oh,
what does the mouse do?
Yeah.
The
So
mouse
an
is,
exit mouse. Go ahead.
it's an exit rope essentially. It just takes you
Oh,
takes you
okay.
out of a dungeon.
Cool.
Oh, here we are, guys. Two
Really
cents.
useful if you didn't have limited inventory space.
Right? Yeah.
Love the music from Tucson. Love that like
So good.
acoustic guitar sound, and the trumpet playing.
But I thought you said it was gonna take like 10 minutes to get to Tucson.
It was okay. It was quicker than that, I guess. Oh, happy village, huh?
Oh,
I wonder what that could be
it's a
hinting at.
happy village.
It's a happy.
Yeah,
Tucson. You guys
It's also a
like
pizza parlor, guys, so you know it's happy.
you guys like this sign? Tucson. We got this name because we weren't first.
Jesus, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I love the. They do an excellent job in the writing of this game. Fun fact about Shigesato Itoi. He played the voice of the dad in My Neighbor Totoro
Yeah.
in the Japanese version.
Well, he was originally a copywriter at Nintendo and doing like mottos and stuff like that, and he actually did similar work for Studio Ghibli, and that's how he ended up doing the voice gig for them.
And
That's
he was
cool.
a judge on Iron Chef.
He was a judge on Iron Chef.
Really?
really?
Oh, that's so
That fucking
cool.
rules.
That's real. He's in an episode of Iron Chef.
Oh, that fucking rules.
I love people like that just end up in media like across the spectrum for like no real reason.
Yeah.
Just fall through it. Well, obviously, he works for it, but yeah, like it's just like, oh yeah, but
I get what you mean.
Between mediums for fun.
yeah,
Yeah, like he's not like because Iron Chef they wouldn't have like just authors and on there. It was usually like,
designers.
yeah, exactly. It was usually like personalities and stuff like that. So it's out of his wheelhouse, is what you're saying. So and
Yes,
like he just shows up in random places, which is cool as fuck.
Well, that's how you know they're like an interesting person too. Like that they're just like, yeah,
Well,
get on Iron Chef.
Whenever you see him, he always looks like he's having a good time. So
Has he made a game since this?
yeah, it's called Mother 3.
Has he made anything post the Mother series?
I don't think so. I think he's only made the Mother games, right, Spencer?
He made a fishing game before it. I remember.
Okay.
Let me check.
So we went off on a high.
The
It's just
Monopoly.
like I peaked.
Yeah, Itoi Shiga Sato no Base Suri number 1.
Wait.
It was after Earthbound, but it was before Mother 3.
Vizer makes up a very good point. He did make Fortnite. I know that is a
Yeah,
fact, actually.
that's true.
Good kid. That's why
So-
it's such subtlety.
Tucson is actually one of the places in Fortnite that you can go to and shoot your friend.
But it's a secret. It's a secret place. You gotta.
Torchies Tucson or some shit like that. I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
I've only played Fortnite like twice.
Tucson Tomato Town.
No. Oh no. Burger. Do you guys? That's my favorite fast food place. Burger. Welcome to welcome to Burger.
Bunger.
Hello, sir.
Bunger.
Would you like a hamburger?
Hamburger.
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 Hello, I exist to make burgers.
This is horrifying.
Doing that voice cannot be good for your throat.
Hello, welcome to shop, small child.
Yeah, it's. I can't do it as well as Joe can. The Microsoft Sam voice.
Yeah, I do this a lot. That's
It's-
the only reason I.
Microsoft Sam.
Microsoft say, hello.
That's got to be so much better for his voice than if he was like a black metal singer or something like that. And those guys do that shit for like 40 years.
The Goku voice I was doing earlier hurt my voice more than the Microsoft Sam voice, to be honest.
I believe that. With the gravelly New Yorker.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting
You
a call.
fucking kids, I'm flying here.
Guys, I'm getting a call on the escalator, and thank God the escalator just stopped for me so I could make my call.
Just like in real life.
Hey, it's your dad. You've been out there for a long time now. It may be none of my business, but don't you think it would be a good idea if you took a break?
You're right,
Yeah.
Dad. It's
Fine.
This is a good time to.
Wow.
End the stream.
What
No, what I love about this is that this is your dad is essentially a Wii. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember fucking playing
Yes,
that
I
games on
do.
the Wii, but like they're like, hey, you should go outside, and I'd look outside to be like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'd be like, I don't think I want to go outside, dude.
You just look outside. There's like a man standing in your doorway.
Just
Oh,
staring
no.
at you.
He's just like, you should go outside.
The Wii is orchestrating your death.
Oh, guys, look, it's my favorite people, the Runaway Five. The Boogie is back.
I legit have like a Runaway 5 concert tee
That's awesome.
that I wore to a Weird Al concert with my ex-girlfriend and her dad was like asking me questions about the Runaway 5 and like he legit thought that they were a real group.
That's
You probably haven't
amazing.
heard of them.
instead of
Please tell
admitting that
me.
they want to start from a video game, did you just like create the story of this fake band?
I'm not that clever.
You probably haven't heard of them. They're pretty niche. They're they're big in Tucson.
They were big in Tucson.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a gig at Fourside. I don't know. I might go. It
Yeah,
sounds
they
a
got
little too mainstream.
They got stuck in Fourside, but you know where all the museums are?
I always thought that guy looked like Teddy from Mother One.
He does.
I think that was intended.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Intended.
We talked about how weird it was that they released Mother One on the Wii U. That was weird.
That was weird. That they were like, all right, well, what can we do to give them hope for Mother 3, and then like just dash it. And then like, dude, let's do something called Earthbound Beginnings.
And I bought it. I can't say anything.
Oh yeah, I bought it too. Of course, I'm a sucker.
Yeah, I'm a sucker.
You put Shin Megami or Earthbound or Mother on something, and I'm buying it.
Dragon Quest or Mother for me, and it's just
Why do they call it Mother?
I can actually tell you exactly what that is.
Yeah, please.
The Japanese title for the Earthbound series, Mother, was inspired by a song of the same name by John Lennon. The lyrics of Mother deal with Lennon's experience of growing up without a father, which resonated with Earthbound's creator, Shigetsuto Itoi, because his father was also absent for most of his life. If you notice in both of the first two Mother games, you actually never see your dad. He's just a voice on the phone.
Yeah.
And then also he felt that Mother was a little bit more of a feminine experience than your usual RPG at the time. So that was another reason why he went with Mother. Yeah, I did a little research earlier and found that. And I was like, oh, cool.
Oh, so you're saying this series is for soy boys then?
Jesus.
Soy
Have
boy.
you looked at the Discord chat, Diego?
We're all soy boys here.
All of us do Soylent Grins 24/7.
I have so much silk in my fridge, like you have no idea.
Dude, same. My
Actually,
family's got them really onto that stuff.
I can't get down with soy milk. Oat milk for life. This oat milk
Well,
gang.
No,
I drink the cashew milk.
Silk is the brand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. We've got the cashew and the almond.
yeah, I love that cashew milk, man. All right, like Frank, this is your stream, dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that was a good run. We started the game, we did the first good section, got to the next town. I feel like we hit a good. Yeah, obviously our dad was worrying about us and thinking we needed to get to bed, maybe take a break, so we decided to go with him. Everyone, I had an absolutely great time. Thank you, all of you guys who joined me on the stream with all the commentary. Give me a little. It's nice being able to kind of focus on the game a little bit and have enough conversation going on that I can focus on that. Everyone in chat, thank you everyone in chat. We had a great chat tonight. We had a ton of people watching. This was an awesome experience, and I'm hoping next week is going to be even better. Next week we're actually going to have the creators of Premium Edition games on, Jeff and JP. Jeff actually helped produce a Mother 3 box, like a fake box. I'll have to send it to you guys, but he pretty much made like a collector's edition for Mother 3.
That's dope.
Yeah, and he was one of the first people in the States to do that, and it'll be pretty cool. He has it still, and he's gonna bring it on and show that, and I'm sure at least one of us will be on there too next week. So every week, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. EST, we're going until we beat this game. So, and next time we'll have it set up so everyone can do voices and stuff and not react 5 seconds after the fact. Because that was my bad.
It's okay.
Well, I've got a special Mother 3 edition Game Boy Micro.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Damn.
I'm jealous.
You want me to go get it right now? I'll go get it right now.
Yeah, actually, get it right now. That's a good closeout.
I always try to find the faceplates for my Game Boy Micro, but I can never find them.
Nick's just gonna be showing off all his Mother stuff throughout this entire series.
Perfect. I mean, look at the freaking hoodie. It's got Master Belch on it. It's so fucking cool.
I'm not gonna lie, since I've never played this game, I initially thought that was like a weird Sonic thing.
I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, no, that's a boss in this game is essentially a big pile of puke. His name's Master Belch. Yeah. Well, there's enemies called Lil Pukes. So. Oh, look at that. Whoa.
He said he was bringing a Game Boy and he brought a hoodie.
No, I got it.
There it
So,
is. You're so lucky.
Ooh, oh my god, I'm getting the flutters. That's beautiful. I know exactly what I'm about to see.
it's really cool. Jeez. Okay, take out this side. I found this I found it on eBay for like $100, like
What?
15 years ago.
Jesus.
It's complete in box. It is.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So
I'm humbled.
I mean, I found a lot of it was really weird. I hit up eBay at 2004, 2005, right after I got my first job that didn't pay absolute shit, and gosh, there were a few nights where I got drunk in a row, and then ordered 3 copies sequentially of Mother 2 for the Super Famicom, and they just kept showing up. So here's the case for it. Got a little Mother 3 on there, right? And here it is.
Oh, it's fucking hot. Oh.
So how much is this worth? right
now.
So I think if you go buy, I think you can. Actually, I have no idea, but I think they were selling for $250 brand new.
Oh.
So I don't know how I got so lucky. I don't know if the guy just had an extra or something.
Well, it's not a sold, but I do see the exact same thing he has currently listed for $1,200 on eBay.
Yeah, I'm seeing out of box 800 to 7.
Yeah.
Or 7 to 8.
Yeah.
Just manual, Game Boy Micro.
Damn. So again, Nick, it's your retirement plan.
It's I don't know how I ended up with some of this really cool shit, but like it's Earthbound has always been super fucking close to me, so I've always just been seeking out cool Earthbound shit. Here is the cart.
Oh, you guys, I gotta run.
From Mother 3.
Okay.
Oh.
And just we'll go out now, Spencer. But like, here's just like the instruction manuals and shit like that.
That's cool.
Yeah. So like, it came with the whole shebang.
Who wants to help me rob
Cadoodle.
Nick now?
I mean, all right. Well, everyone, thank you again for coming. We will see you guys same place, same time next week. Thank you again to everyone for coming. Thank you to everyone who co-streamed with me. And we'll see you next time. Subscribe to MonsterVine. We love you.